For right now. And we should be live now. Amazing. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rise of Sturndrakal. For scheduling reasons, we're going to be doing things an hour later than normal for the indeterminate future.
6 weeks.
Okay, for about 6 weeks.
5
Six
weeks now, I
sessions,
guess.
maybe. Joined by most of the players. Hello guys, how you doing?
Howdy.
I'm doing.
Hi.
I think I said that every time, but you know.
Oh, you're doing every time.
Mm-hmm.
Someone want to give a recap?
We finally made it out.
Yeah. Barely.
We're out, lads.
But yeah. We started summoning demons and we ran out and had to beat the crap out of all of them. And it almost did not go well. Like 80-something% of the army died.
Something. It's a little excessive of the number, but also, I don't know, it felt like with the fire guy and the bone guy and the guy who was shooting the lightning bolt, there's a lot of death to be had in the camp.
Mm-hmm. And now we're out. And yeah.
I believe I had advanced the clock. Let me just see. Did I update it on the home screen? Please tell me I did. I think I did, actually. Cool. The party is on the northern end of Dragonspine Mountain. I believe you just made camp the end of this day when you came out to see the moon and the stars. Probably the sunset as well.
Pay no attention.
Did you roll something?
I hit a button on accident.
I suppose I'll just drag the party to the home screen.
Might help if I open up my full 20.
Yeah.
Probably
Perhaps.
So yeah, they're to the north of the mountain range in the very top left of this map. That is on screen.
Somewhere around here. Over
Yeah,
here? Oh
there.
fuck, I forgot. Yeah, this is Winnick.
Yep.
Yeah. I keep on getting fucking lost, but yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, navigating was hard back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, this is why I'm saying that Andrew should be training towards fucking map bullshit.
Yeah, Pink was gonna, but then he left the campaign right as he got the proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
What's that little purple?
It's College Grandheim.
Yeah.
Well, it's their
other.
When we're done.
Yeah, it's their other fucking location.
It's the one you primarily use.
Oh, really? Okay.
The one near
that one
Drellis.
was like down here.
No.
It's just west of Drellis here.
Yep.
Okay. I suppose that makes sense then.
I suppose.
3 towers. Dimensionally all connected. It's the westmost one.
Alright, so we find ourselves in camp, awaiting
a payout. Yeah,
waiting for our check.
Yep. Well,
and I need cash now.
You'll receive the instructions that tomorrow morning the army is going to march to the original base camp location. I think before you go to sleep, or maybe we probably would retcon this like a day or so ago. The officers would probably, request that one of the two, like, clerics capable of casting sending, cast sending, so we don't have to send a messenger to get the process rolling.
I would oblige, of course.
Okay. So, don't have to work out the exact wording. Basically, it'd just be like a report. Yep, we've succeeded in our objective. We're returning back to base camp, for the denouement.
All right, consider it done.
Okay, it is done. So the party begins travel. Give me 1 second. Someone's knocking on my door.
Logan!
Tails on top.
Oh, don't tell him I doxed him just now. Whoopsies.
Oops.
Alright, I'm back. Just putting in my earbuds.
Alright.
Okay, so, yep. Time passes. You'll get like an affirmative, potentially from both sides. I imagine the other cleric would cast to the Acre County and the Basker County.
Yeah, get a little fireman message going.
Yep. So that'll shave off a couple days. Hello, Black Mud of Doom. I'll type to him in the chat as well. It has been done. Apparently retracted the message. Now he says hello again. So,
Tractor.
Well, hello.
nobody attacks the party during the night. Time passes. Dawn comes. You see the sun for the first time in what feels like forever.
Ugh. Wonderful.
It is wonderful. I imagine, for the players. The characters.
Very nice. Wow.
The party and the army travels through the mountain. Oh, sorry, I accidentally did a question mark. Okay. Let me just do a measurement of the mountain. For my actual map of the mountain. The deep tunnels. Alright, to go from the northern side to the southern side is 12 miles. It is all even road though, so it is not difficult terrain. So it's I'm going to say 5 hours march to base camp.
It's not too bad. It's not great, but
Yep. It's a little bit dour as the people directed to go back into the mountain. It is what it is. Eventually arrive at the camp. And people will sort of set up in the old spots that they used to set up in back before they started the operation. Clearly the numbers are heavily dwindled, so it's a little bit depressing.
mm-hmm.
Let me just do a distance calculation. So if we're to assume that this is 2 days ago or 1 day ago. Okay. It's going to be a little while before the horses get here. On each side.
Mm-hmm.
So the orders are basically to just wait around, guard the camp.
Alright. We can do that. At some point, I'm going to ask Arias for religious help with the purple gem scenario situation.
There's a rise here.
Purple gem. What of this purple gem?
Well, I'll show you. One of the gems in the hilt of the sword is purple, and I get way out what happened when I sucked up one of the demons.
Huh. It's a dirty, nasty soul.
Guess so. Well, that's the thing. Specifically, it's not supposed to get souls, but
Right. The mechanic of this sword, it
Absorbs life force, question mark.
right.
allegedly.
Yeah, it doesn't steal their soul.
Yeah, I tried talking to it and everything. No response. But I'm telling you, it's feeling weird.
Well, let me examine it. Perhaps I can meditate with it, discern something.
All right. I'll have to stay in the tent because but obviously I don't want this to. We can take it to the college after this is done, but if this is going to pose an immediate threat, then could be a problem.
Okay. So you guys move to your tent. I assume you have a tent? Well, even if you don't have a tent. Enough
we can
people
tiny hut.
died that there's
Yeah,
spare
that
tents.
too. Oh god.
You're in like Jimmy's tent. Is it just Arias and Endra? What is Rock and Stone doing?
Rock is just relaxing. He's
Yeah, I would be relaxing.
yeah. They've taken some beatings over the last couple days, and
Oh god, man, everybody's been like literally. There is no more ass left to beat. We got to regrow it over the next fucking 3 weeks.
yeah. So we're gonna rest on our laurels and tend to my burns.
Girl. So, Endra and Arias, you move to the tent. What do you do
Yeah,
next?
I'll sort of sit down and just place the blade over my knees and try
Perhaps
to
we should
roll.
do this in a more secluded area.
That's the
In
tent.
case anything goes wrong. No, I'm saying like, in case something happens, then there's a demon we got to kill or something.
All right, indeed.
Okay, so you leave the tent. What do you do next?
I mean, I guess you go hike off. Is there like a little wooded area or something like that?
Yeah, find a couple trees.
Yeah. Okay. Give me like a stealth check. Okay, yeah. There's this like area nearby that people go to use the restroom, so they're not like taking dumps inside
damn.
camp.
We're gonna fuck with the demon in the piss spot.
I think we'll move on just a little bit further.
Okay, yeah, you do. Move like 100 feet, question mark.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And in a quiet, secluded place, we'll call upon Faith and make a religion check.
Okay, so 16. Now, can you describe the intent of the religion check?
Well, what would you like for it to be?
Well, I'm asking you what you're trying. Like, are
Well, I'm
you
asking that.
Oh. Well, I mean, how does it differ from a regular gem?
Well, okay, I'll clarify. He could be making an intelligence religion check to recall information. He could be making a wisdom religion check to try to like commune with the sword.
I'm thinking that one. Yeah. See if the sword's gonna tell Mr. High Wiz anything more about it than it would tell me.
All right, speak with the sword.
Okay. So, Rias, you sit down and begin meditating. The sword, hands, are you touching it bare skin? Gloves?
You should touch it with gloves.
Yeah, I suppose I'll wear gloves for safety.
Okay. Begin meditating. A couple minutes will pass. Again, probing the sword with your mind
I rub the gem.
and rubbing the gem,
Circular motions.
concentrating your will upon the sword. As you would to try to, like, call upon the gods. You do feel another presence.
Oh, he's in there. I got him like a Pokemon.
Just like a life detected.
Something like that, yeah. For lack of
Oh.
better terminology, like you can feel the presence of the weapon itself. It feels like a divine item almost. Lack of better terminology. It's divine magic.
Try and like just in my mind focus on a few words. Just say, "Can you hear me?"
Okay. I think you would feel a response.
Oh,
It says yes.
great.
To whom am I speaking with?
Couple moments pass. Then you get a name. Malak Raknafguel.
Odak.
Can you say that one more time?
Roll a charisma check.
Oh. I just meant for like the note taking.
Roll an intelligence check.
Was it like Nalak?
It's Moloch.
Moloch. I just wanted to write down the note.
Look, it's first time hearing a fucking six syllable name. What do you do next?
I'll sort of like look to Endra for a moment. I'm in communication. What sort of questions would you like me to ask?
Just kind of shrug. I don't know. Honestly, that confirms my suspicions enough to know something. I don't know. Ask how we get it out.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm speaking to the soul of a demon or the soul of the victim that like made this blade.
Oh yeah, maybe. Moloch is a very demony name, but you know.
I'll ask it, do you know how to escape from here?
I feel like if it did, it wouldn't be in there. But
Oh,
you get
right.
back.
Well, it's your question rephrased.
Yeah. You get back time.
fair enough.
Were you the demon recently slayed by this sword?
You get no response.
Uh-oh.
At least not after a couple minutes.
It stopped responding to me. It's ghosted me.
All right, well, that's enough information. We can take it to the wizards. Or I could try to burn the gem
Hola
here
something.
and see what happens.
Do you suspect that it might do something different based on the soul or whatever?
Just kind of shrug. Like, it does look different. It is noticeably different. The weapon feels different to my hands, too.
I think it's just been dirtied by a nasty soul.
I fear that the demon's corrupting nature.
Well, it's for the best that, I mean, you wouldn't want to put good souls in this, you know.
Yeah, true. Well, either way, we can either try this here or now, which I don't think would be the best idea, or we can take it to the wizards.
Take it to the wizards.
Yeah. It's a problem for another day. I will try to get more information out of it now that I know it can be done.
You think they're almost done sorting that loot?
No.
They're waiting for the dudes to arrive from each country.
Yeah, well.
Something I'd like to be doing somewhat regularly, like at least once a day, now that we're outside, is just turning on the helm and looking around for...
It's peering.
Yeah. Little stalkers.
Yeah, okay.
Does the see invisibility spell have a range?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't.
It's a Sean question.
It's touch.
Well, like, not casting it. Like how far you can see.
It might not.
See invisibility?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's forever except when you're using it in the ethereal plane. But I'll double check.
It doesn't specify it. It's just however far you could see, I would assume.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, I guess we'll get on with our waiting around for the loot splitting.
It says you can see into the ethereal plane, just generally.
Yeah, so it sounds like as far as you can see, which could be really fucking far.
I kind of like the second edition rule for the spell, where you have to actively concentrate to see into the ethereal plane. I think it makes a little more sense.
Sort of. I don't know.
That's how I was assuming it was ruled up until now, anyways.
Yeah.
What does actively concentrating mean?
Like
probably like the
action.
detect thought thing where you like to use your action to, hone in or whatever. You'd use your action to peer into the ethereal plane or whatever.
Yeah, maybe concentration effect after the first action or whatever. It makes sense to me.
I don't know. Ultimately, I don't really think it matters very much.
Yeah, I don't think it really makes a difference.
It's true.
It's such a niche use of it.
So ethereal creatures that can attack you are visible.
Yeah,
because they're like half within and without the ethereal plane.
Very true. In real build.
So yeah, what do you do next? Do you just return to camp?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. So some time will pass. Even more time, I mean. Today will come and go. Be the 14th of the 9th month, which I don't think is the same 9-month as the normal calendar. It might be September. Is Septa 9?
No, it's up to 7.
Okay.
Nova.
Yeah, it's November then. Look, my calendar is 13 months because that makes sense, okay? And all the months are equal lengths, and there's 2 like out of month days, I think.
How very un-Gregorian pilled of you.
Yep. I like evenness, okay? Appeals to the autism.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to play your deck, but the Gregorian calendar was specifically invented that way to be the most accurate calendar that had ever been created to that point.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
much.
the moon's slightly different in location.
Yeah, there you go. Look, I'm saying you're fine, but I'm just saying Mr. Greg put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, is that his name?
Yeah, Mr. Gregorian.
Thanks, Greg.
Mm-hmm. No, but it was like a lot of fucking monks in like the 13th or 14th century or something like that. They're like, all right, we got to work out this calendar business once and for all.
Yep. We will make the final calendar. Makes
Mhm.
one more calendar. Did you have a 3rd level spell slot the day you guys fled the zone? Arias.
Who? No, right.
No.
Okay, so it would have been the day after. So this will be the 3rd day of the Dieters traveling here then. Is there anything special you do this day?
What perk do you think Paco should get?
Well, that sounds like a no first off, but second off, I don't know. Spring attack? No,
Well, he already has spring
he
attack.
kind of already has that.
I think it's like fighting style or duelist.
I think duelist
Or-
is probably one of his best things.
I think flanker is kind of a
requires-
sleeper.
No,
He's
yeah.
already got like the spring attack. He's a little slippery.
Flanker can be good. He just gets in there, gets
He
somebody
just
real good.
get advantage on all of his attacks.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like flanker. I've been using him too, so.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I forget. Were you guys deciding on sending Paco off to train? Or doing it where he levels up once this arc and then once next arc because he like capped out on XP?
I mean, I'm fine with doing either way. I kind of feel like taking him to go fight a dragon is kind of stupid, quite frankly.
Yeah.
So I think we should kind of just go leave him at the, the estate. And have him, hyperbolic time chamber over there.
Okay.
Come back in 2 or 3 weeks and he's fucking
It's
ripped.
jacked, yeah.
Okay. So anything special other than
There is
Paco's level?
one thing, right? Perhaps like the day before or the day before that. The day before that we know that everyone will be present and loot will be handed out. Think I want to contact the college and tell them to prepare a meeting with the arcane ones if we're planning on doing that with our money before we head north.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we really need to get a certain something magical.
Yeah, so we'll try and set that up.
Okay.
I'll tell them like,
Hopefully
hey,
we can either get an item or something to bargain, because I feel like the payout's not going to be insane from this, gold-wise.
yeah,
But if we can get like Life Drinker or something, then maybe there's some wiggle room.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it is your bow in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we
Did
could
we the carts at the college, right?
we could mention something about that. Yeah, it is correct.
That
Isn't
should
it
have
in base
some
camp?
Oh, if it's well, either
It might be
way,
at the base camp. Yeah, it's either at the base camp or
it's
here.
got 1,700 gold on it.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, set a meeting with the arcane ones for after we return to the college.
I think it can just contact the arcane ones directly.
Oh,
Right.
sweet.
Well, the arcane one would ask, when would you like to meet with us?
So this would be just the day before I know that they're coming.
You know,
Yeah, the
this day they're going to be coming tomorrow or late today.
All right, then I would tell them in 2 days from this
Well,
from this
it
day.
might take us a little bit longer to get from where we are to there, so I'd say 3 days.
You think it will? I feel like we'd get there within a day's travel to the college.
Oh well, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, we should know. We should have like our characters should know this.
Yeah, we have done that. We have done this journey quite a couple of times.
Ballpark. You haven't done this journey.
Not exactly, but you've gone around.
Ballpark, it's pretty close-ish. Let me just look at the map and then gauge a character knowledge thing.
Oh, there's a fucking mile. There's a ruler down there.
Where? Oh, I see it. That's very tiny.
Might take more than a day.
Okay, yeah, so 3 days.
3 days.
Okay, roll a luck check. See if they have a availability window. 3 days.
Well, 3 days plus.
That's got to be good.
That's definitely not good.
The opposite of good.
It's like our nearest available windows in 5 days.
Well, that works.
At
What? Can I just roll
midday.
for the fourth? Shit. Okay.
You rolled a 3, so that precludes the 4th.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just gonna happen during our week at the college of leveling up, anyways.
Well, I thought our week is beginning right now anyway.
Oh, true. If we don't do anything.
Might as well roll a luck check to see if the representatives arrive
On time.
late today or if they're delayed somehow. So high is good. It's per usual. Who's rolling it? Rock or stone?
Me.
Okay.
9.
They'll arrive either during the night or early morning tomorrow.
Alright. You need to get the fucking lead out and move!
So time passes. The Ager County people arrive in the night. Sort of get set up in the camp. In the following morning, the Vaskars and the Clayton Barony representatives arrive. It's another like small army, soldiers, a couple knights, and like a handful of officials, clerics, wizard. It's basically a wizard from each group.
Vile creatures.
I'll add a day to the day tracker. Let's get that rolling. So +1 and +1. It's the 15th of the 9th month. Probably November, but I'd have to check my calendar. It is this day that the count of all the items begins.
See, I was thinking of a very different count and I became worried, but okay.
The count the coins, the count the items.
Mhm.
They're going to kind of want to go through.
Yeah, Count Dracula.
Not Chocula.
Yeah, not Chocula. Or Blackula.
Whoa.
I forgot about Count Blackula.
It's good character in Billy and Mandy.
He's a character in a lot of different things, but yeah, he was also in Billy and Mandy.
I just remember
There's an
the
actual
desert
Blackula
episode.
movie.
Remember the desert episode? It's like, bite, then lick. Don't suck through my teeth. So that was pretty funny.
That's how the real vampire bats do it.
Yeah, that's what was so funny about it. Then, like, fucking Grimm got bit by a snake somehow, and he sucked the poison out that way.
That's called character growth.
Yeah. So they're going to go through all the coins, and they're going to do a search of the people in camp as well.
Alright, search the people in the camp. Okay.
Yeah, because these are very high value items.
Sure. Why not?
So it'll be like a detect magic, cataloging of the gear in everyone's possessions, and then like a, that's magical or otherwise valuable.
What happens when they see Veth's sword?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What happens when they see Vet's sword, Rock sword?
Well, what happens is they'll like ask in his own truth, just like, did you pick up this weapon inside the fortress?
No.
It's worded cleverly. I'll just ask out of character if you are. First of all, did Rock return the chainmail to the like
He
pile?
took it off.
You did that at like the end of the last session or
Okay.
something.
He took it
Yeah.
off like the second we were clear of the demons. He was like, "Fuck this."
Okay. So is anyone trying to hide any like the magic rings or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Then it
Or not that stupid.
pretty much goes smoothly. Now you'll get like eyes raised at the magic sword.
I remember a time when like 3 of our party members would have tried to hide
I would just
shit.
be like, it's a long story.
Just asked, does the story have anything to do with the Darrow?
Nope.
Then I do not care.
Exactly. Mind your goddamn business.
The items are cataloged, the coins are piled up and sorted and cleaned of the goop. That was probably some of what was happening while you're waiting for the people to arrive. At some point during the day, like all the officials gather in a big ass tent in the center of camp from each side, and they begin arguing, process which lasts hours. The Saints March officials would, state to you that Henry is basically giving you the clear that you can make your pick of an item. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And they're gonna try to argue with the other 2 members for it.
Alright, lads, so what do we think is the most valuable fucking thing there?
I guess I should probably
Life Drinker.
give the list of items.
Yeah, we need the list, man. It's probably Life Drinker though.
Yeah,
Well, there's a lot of fucking valuable items. Hilariously enough, I only wrote the names of them, which is so dumb.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to list the high value items, or what they determine to be the high value items. So there's the, like, adamantine chain shirt of etherealness. I think it's adamantine. It has +1 AC somehow. I think it's from that. There's the cloak of defense. +1 studded leather. Life drinker. And then the staff of defense and the ring of tyranny.
Ring of Tyranny.
Yep. To describe the staff of defense... God, I hope I fucking wrote down the actual stat block. It lets you cast shield a number of times per day.
That's pretty good.
I think that's all it does.
You gotta be like holding on to it, or can you like back pocket it and then still
You
get a
have
shield?
to like wave it,
Oh, wow.
so it's got to be
That's
equipped.
good. What about the Cloak of Defense?
Cloak of
Is that the
defense
same
is
thing?
just +1 AC.
Oh, okay, so it's Cloak
Same
Protection.
save
of course.
those?
Yeah, it's just it's just a bad cloak of protection.
It's just it's just it's just literally just armor class. Yuck. I think Life
I
Drinker.
think I
Yes.
might be running the default Cloak of Defense. I just mentioned the AC is just the most important quality of it.
Oh, so it is like a cloak of protection? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, Life Drinker sounds.
The
It's
Ring of
strong.
Tyranny, what it does, and obviously the church member would say, this is an evil item.
Yeah.
So I would
Have
recommend
you
to not get this thing, but here's what it does.
But, you know.
Have you seen the current weapons that we are wielding?
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So it lets
This is out of character. This is out of character. Like,
it
we
lets
have a
you
massive bone sword that does
semi-indefinitely...
death damage.
Sorry, repeat.
I'm just saying, like, we have a massive death sword that does bone sword that does death damage, and then the Soul Catcher 9000.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, semi-indefinitely very charm someone.
Very charm?
Yeah. Basically, when someone is charmed, they regard the ring wearer as a trusted friend and an ally to be heeded and protected. But the protected part goes beyond a normal charm.
It's not dominate person, but it's kind of dominate person.
It's like a vampire charm or something like that.
Yeah, basically. The target's not controlled by the magic, but any word or action the ring wearer takes is viewed in the most favorable way. It gives it a description where it's like, you might be able to cajole someone to hold back an onrushing red dragon for a bit. So, is a very
so they'll like
powerful
risk their
charm.
life for you
Yes.
if you word it right.
Correct. Especially if
Okay.
your life is actually in danger. The duration of the charm is a function of the target's intelligence. Periodically, they roll a saving throw depending on the intelligence score, ending the effect on a success. The delay between saves is 20 minus the target's intelligence in days.
What?
If the target's intelligence is less than 10, the delay is doubled.
Oh no.
So Rock would be charmed for probably like 30 days and then
Before
get a
you
saving
even got a
throw.
chance to get out of it.
Yes.
I think that's how. There's some 2E monster that like.
That's
has
how
its
2E
scale of
charm works.
intelligence.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. God, that's nuts.
So this is like a... It's
The
called the
turbo
Ring of...
charm for 5th edition.
Yeah, it's called the Ring of Tyranny for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tyrannical.
It is pretty tyrannical.
Does it have like a is it like a range and like a spell save DC or?
Yeah, this is out of character. The spell
Yeah,
save
obviously.
DC is 13, but if the target kisses the ring, they have disadvantage on their saving throw.
Okay.
Like the ring
How do you
kissing.
get them?
Well, okay, so imagine this. Like, not all fucking items are made for, like,
Yeah.
people to run into caves and kill people with. So it's probably some asshole king somewhere had this item made, and he was like,
Kiss
"Oh, you
my
have to
ring."
kiss my ring," yeah, and then he like fucking dominates your mind until.
I mean, it is called a ring of tyranny. It makes sense that a ruler would
Yes.
have this.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, if you're in combat with the target, advantage on the save. Presumably, both qualities can be true at the same time as well. It's pretty funny.
I guess. But, like, if you punch somebody in the mouth, does it count as kissing the ring?
No, like if you grapple someone,
Yeah.
force them to kiss it.
All right, so we get the ring and we give it to Rock, and then
Yeah, to keep them safe from it.
yeah,
It's the only one who can have it.
yep. I don't know. I still feel like Life
Dude.
Drinker is probably the most valuable item, and plus
Yeah.
maybe we could get also grounds of like, being like, oh, our party used to have possession over this item, and we want to sell it to get rid of it too, to people who can like destroy the item, basically.
I
Essentially.
feel like there's
Not
a
really,
chance
but
that if we
kind of.
say we're just going to sell it, that they'll be like, well, fuck that. We'll give it to somebody who can use it to defend us.
I mean, this is the bishop saying, I'm going to lobby for you to get one of the powerful items. So
Yeah.
I say we just take Life Drinker and fucking
Yeah, we just take Life Drinker.
I
just
think
sell it
so,
to the
yeah.
dude.
want shield
I mean,
multiple
can we get, like-
times.
can we get like a fucking? Can we do any kind of check to just be like, oh yeah, we would kind of know which one would be the most valuable one here, or something like that, or just if there are ones that would be more valuable, then fuck it. live
Oh,
drinker.
like appraisal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me intelligence, I guess.
Okay. Well,
I'm not
guess
even
that's
gonna
me.
bother.
Yeah. Guess I'm up.
All right, and is Arias also gonna appraise it?
Oh, sure.
Guidance? No.
Hey,
Let's
doesn't need
see.
it.
Which one is shiniest to rock?
So, to be honest, in terms of absolute monetary value, the chain shirt of etherealness probably is more valuable than Life Drinker.
And plus
Okay.
1 armor, and it's adamantine.
Yeah, and it can take you into the ethereal plane.
Correct.
Who wants to go there?
Well, nobody, but we're gonna sell it.
Well, if you're
Um,
getting attacked, you can escape into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, well, look, I'm sure I've heard enough stories about fucking Rock being in there already that I don't want to go there.
Yeah, it's not fun. But
Yeah,
also,
imagine it's one of those things where he keeps bringing it up, and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it.
there was that one like pit of deepest, darkest despair.
Yeah, see, that doesn't sound fun. I don't want to go there. We don't know the command word to get you out. We're like used car salesmen. If we sell it, that's really fucking funny.
It's very good.
I'm
Okay.
sure, like.
So, which
the
are you
other
gonna
team's
lobby
figure
for?
it out. I mean,
Uh,
I don't
we
know.
take the chain.
Yeah, I think the chain.
Okay.
Plan
Their
is to
plan was
fucking.
always to sell it. Any of those other items, I mean, they're decent, but like, look, we gotta equip a party here.
Yeah, we're gonna hawk it for more specialized items.
So, by the end of the day, you'll get your chain shirt of etherealness +1.
And
Yay.
do we receive any gold, or just the
Yes.
fucking item?
Ooh, hell yeah.
The party receives, and this is one shared pool for the entire party, not at each
Okay.
situation.
Yeah.
272 gold pieces,
Okay.
1,070
Okay.
silver pieces.
Okay. All right. No, he's typing. He's got it. Okay.
Let me know when I can continue.
You said 1,077 what?
1,070 silver pieces. And 3,212 copper pieces. That is the lump sum the party has gotten.
Okay, well,
32 gold.
I'm just gonna throw it
Sounds
on
like
the
it's
fucking.
like 400 gold worth of coins.
It's not terrible.
Just gonna
It's pretty
throw it
bad
on
for
the card.
15 sessions, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it's the
look,
item.
unfortunately, that was all that was carried out of the Darrow dungeon. There's more coin to be had.
Yeah. We'll
Well,
go
not
back.
really, because it's filled with demons.
No. We'll go back.
No, we won't. I'm not going back.
No. Come on. We'll just wait a little bit. We'll go back.
Yeah, just wait for him to disappear.
Yeah, why would the demons stick around? They're gonna leave.
Yeah. We'll get bored.
Is that how they work?
I mean, probably.
Well, it's all on the cart.
And for the record, that was about 18% of the gold in there.
It's
That's
alright.
very funny because if it's not worth it for us, definitely not worth it for all the people that just died for those armies.
Probably not.
Semi-true. Here's the thing. It's not a good haul. But, like, 30 gold or even like 4 gold goes a lot further for a soldier than for a player character.
There's so few of them that they actually get pretty big paydays, I bet.
Well, there's also like Widow's Guild and shit like that. You know, if they have families. A lot of the refugees didn't, though, so that would actually sweeten the pot for, you know, the rest of the army.
Easy peasy.
Yep. So that's towards the end of the day, but you guys we're just sitting around all day, so in theory you could travel for some amount of hours.
I mean,
If you
depends
wanted
if
to.
other people wanted to. I think we want to get out of here.
Yep, let's go straight to the college in 4 days or whatever. We have a meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you travel? Like, should I just roll a survival check to see if you can navigate back, or what? Describe the process to me.
I mean, well, open up the fucking map. I think we
Yeah,
would
before
go
we leave.
hit the fucking river and follow it down until I start seeing familiar shit, and then go
Before
across
we
to-
leave, I'd ask somebody, where are we precisely on the map? Like, ask an officer, where is this camp located? I'll dust out my map.
They would mark somewhere. Let me just take a measurement. How big is... So that's 8 miles. You see that little double mountain that is near the river?
Yeah.
It's a little to the east of that, give or take.
There?
They shrug.
Oh.
All right. Well, it sounds to me like if we just
Well,
head
either
south.
way, we find the fucking we head south. We
Yep.
find the
So,
river, follow the
I'm
river, go.
I'm gonna call upon Faith and try to guide us down south. Noting that, if we head south, as soon as we run into a couple small, a small little mountainous area, we're gonna hit. That's the college.
Okay. Yep, sure.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
30.
Easy peasy. You can navigate. No problem. Navigating at 4 miles per hour because obvious reasons. In a wagon. And say you can get 4 hours of travel before it gets... Well, no, 3 hours of travel before it gets dark. Would you push it at all further than that?
I don't think so. What's the fucking point? Nothing good can come of it.
Yep.
Well, you're at the river now.
Sleepy time.
And you're obviously taking shifts and et cetera, et cetera. I'm just going to make the statement that it will require active looking to look into the ethereal plane. Is there any doing of that or no? Is it a property Rias even knows about the spell?
Sounds to me like you want to look into the ethereal plane.
I mean, if I want to look at, yeah, dude, I'll check
If
it
he's
out
being
every time.
thorough, yeah.
Every single time?
Every single fucking time.
You're gonna see horrors unknown to your fucking...
I mean, you'll see weird shit sometimes.
Yeah, it's gonna pop your little brain.
I'm just trying to find some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna follow the rules of the ghost. The ghost can see 60 feet into the ethereal plane when it's in the prime material and vice versa. This makes sense to me. This is where the rules come from.
Ghost.
Okay. One thing you would notice. I mean, just give me a perception check.
There's just like 6 cult people staring at you, and also they're...
Okay. So either tonight or yesterday, probably tonight. Looking around, use your active concentration to peer into the ethereal plane, and rocks cooking. No, stones cooking, right?
Oh yeah, baby.
Rock returns with a rabbit or something. Or deer, maybe. I don't know. I assume Rock does some hunting.
Whatever he hunts is probably cut into 3 pieces already and just mangled.
Well, no, he has javelins.
Okay,
You have to
good,
pick
good.
all
Also,
of the
he
bone
might be
fragments
swerving,
out.
tackle a deer to the ground.
Just grab a snake.
Here,
And just
Rock, roll a d20 for impressiveness.
All right.
You can add your strength mod.
Oh.
Herculean feet.
So I'm gonna tell you, he would rage hunt. By the way.
He's just an animal running around the woods, angry,
Yeah,
breathing heavy,
that's why it's
tackling deer.
plus strength.
16. Not that impressive, but it's still fun.
That was impressive.
Yep. Rock comes back this day with like some sort of more dangerous animal, like a small bear.
A small
Or
boar,
monster.
like a really angry boar.
Yeah, well, like a
It's still alive.
larger
It's just
than
kicking its
average
great
boar.
ears, holding on to it.
I know. Wouldn't Rock just slash the boar?
Probably, but I just like the mental image of having like this really angry boar and him just holding on to it. And it's just the entire time back in camp.
I don't know. You tell me, Rock.
I mean, he would probably tackle a boar at some point, and he would like just snap its neck and like just drag it back.
Okay. Yeah. So,
So
Rock.
you'd have like this boar, and it'd just have like a mangled neck,
Oh yeah.
kind of like like a Linny from of Mice and Men.
Rock places the boar near the campfire. Arias, you see his weapon, and you see ghosts, question mark, like emanating off the weapon, like a like fire.
Like
Ooh,
fire.
Yeah. It reminds
raise an
you
eyebrow.
of that wall that tore you to pieces.
Yeah,
Long time ago. Which, like, subtly disturbs you.
I would turn my gaze towards Doomweaver.
Doomweaver looks like Doomweaver.
Woo! Less curse magic time, baby.
Yeah, somehow seems less evil.
No.
Well, from what the wizard told us about it, this may be a little bit of an evil item, but it was definitely created for utilitarian purposes. Stone Sword was created by like Monster Man.
So, yeah, do you bring that up? Or anything? Just keep it to yourself.
I'd keep it to myself for now.
Okay. So, yeah, just anytime you check in and you look, you'll just see it like a black-ish, purple-ish fire just constantly emitting faces, like interwoven, like agony. Time will pass. Dawn comes of the 16th day. Just go to the home screen. You can navigate all the way to the college.
At some point, I'd talk to Rock. Hey, so
Yes.
when all this is over, would you mind if or perhaps we could work together and find a replacement sword for you?
Of course. I would. It is very powerful. I understand, and it is kind of mean looking.
I've seen it. Looking into the ethereal plane, there's still souls within in agony.
Oh, there are people in my sword.
Yes.
Well, if and he kind of like looks at it and he kind of likes it.
Yeah, it's the ring calling to him.
If we can find if we can find a new
That's
sword,
too many syllables.
yeah, too many syllables. If we can find a new sword that is as good. I could use it.
We could have one crafted for you by the college.
That would be helpful.
It could be to your specifications, to your
Of
liking.
course. Maybe I can. Maybe I can do a better form of damage. My sword typically makes. I'm assuming the wounds like that I cut with people probably welt because they're doing necrotic damage.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah.
The slashing to necrotic ratio is so high that
Yeah, I'm cutting. I'm cutting them up, but I'm assuming Raya specifically would also be like, man, a lot of these people have
Get a little,
dead.
little brown.
Yeah.
yeah, that is definitely happening.
It's like cutting open an apple and
Yeah.
you leave it out for too long.
Well, maybe I can find one.
Just a trace of rot.
Yeah. But
Stink.
yeah, if we find a replacement, I could part with it.
Right. Well, thank you.
And he is gonna go back and he's gonna sit there and be like, just look at his sword and be like, I'm sorry if you're in here. And he's gonna try and talk to the people in the sword.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they're all the souls of the dare that you killed.
Maybe.
Hashtag.
Hey, how are you? Let us out of here.
I can try and place my hand on the thing and calm down the spirits. Give them some rest.
I mean, if Rock lets you do that.
What are you asking?
Just walk over, raise my hand to the sword and just go, may I?
Sure. We're not in
Place
danger.
my hand on the blade and just close my eyes and make a religion check.
Okay. Roll for me a religion.
Womp womp.
So what's that add up to? 9? Question mark.
Oh, if we're just taking a 2 in my wisdom, it would be 7.
Plus proficiency is 10. I mean, you can barely connect with it. You'd have to give yourself a lot of time, a whole evening. So the sword feels less animate than Life Drinker.
Great.
When you feel it, it just feels more like a +1 longsword to you. So yeah, I think during this day, let me just view my map, my real map, not my vague hand-drawn map of the real map. Just double check. Is someone on the carpet navigating at all? You rolled max on survival, so I'm just going to assume all the best tactics.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so for the first 9 miles, you can walk, I'll just say 8 miles. You travel via road, so that's 2 out of 6 hours. Then you have to go off-road for another 8 miles. If you're bringing the wagon, that'll be double difficult terrain. So by the end of the day, you can see the switchback path you use to get into the college.
Ooh.
You know that if you just push a little
Why don't we
further,
just have Rock stand out in front of the wagon and just anything that's in the way?
I don't think you can chop down all the trees in the way for 8 miles.
You could chop down some of them. Well, I mean, look, there's gonna be a mix of going around, but if there's never a path forward, we get a little fucking.
Let me put it this way: going around a tree is quicker than chopping a tree down. Even for Rock.
But I'm just saying, I don't know how much HP trees have, but Rock's doing 80 damage in a turn or whatever.
That's true. But you can move 40 feet. I guess 10 feet per turn, the wagon.
Well, he would be going ahead of the wagon to make a path for us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, you
Even
know what?
even all those
You can
speeding
get an extra mile if you
Hell yeah.
roll for me a DC 25 strength check.
up.
Would
You
it be
can't
an
be
attack
raging
roll?
all day, so no like rage advantage either.
Would be athletics though.
Oh, it doesn't
Womp
matter.
womp.
It's not strong enough. It's wasted effort usually. So you're at the base of the mountain at the switchback. Is early nighttime. What do you do? Do you just go to sleep? Do you continue on?
Nah, I think we'll just fucking sleep.
Okay.
All right. Endra's gonna attempt to make contact with Isildur again.
All right. During
It's just
this
wisdom,
night,
right?
in the tiny hut, I assume you use the tiny hut spell.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there during your shift, attempting to contact the blade. Think this would be a wisdom check?
Sure. Nothing.
It feels like an ordinary blade.
Very sad.
Is there anything else you try?
I mean, you know, I was gonna do the living creature vision and look at the purple gem.
Okay. Yeah. You would see something slightly unusual.
Mm-hmm.
All the gems glow with the living creature vision.
Yeah.
The gem itself does not glow.
The
The
purple,
purple
one.
one,
Doesn't? Okay.
it does not glow.
All right. Yeah. We have many things to ask some wizards about.
Anything else you tried that night?
No.
Okay. Can you roll for me one more wisdom for during the sleep?
Okay. Not much better.
Wake up the next day. No creatures attack the party.
Very good. Very nice.
Feel a little bit tired, but that's normal.
Mm-hmm. Just injure everybody.
I'll roll D4, see how many other people. D5 minus 1. Rock's a little tired. So what do you do next?
Oh well. Pack up. Get going to the gulch.
Yep. You travel up the switchback, trundling the wagon into its secret spot.
On the night before we go sleepy time, I'll sending Henry. Harry?
Henry Clayton.
Harry.
I almost called him Harry.
Okay. Can you roll a helpfulness check for Henry? It's a D20. Highs. Oh, yeah.
He's so helpful.
Henry says probably would use Light's Blessing for sending because it's the shortest phrase possible. It's just 2 words.
Dude, do you think in second edition sending out a letter count?
A what? A letter count?
You
No, it
you
was
get some
definitely
characters.
25 words.
I know, it's just so goofy.
I'm pretty sure it's 25. I don't know why it's 25 words
Very
in second
helpful.
edition. It might be
I mean, it's just I assume it's just arbitrary. They just needed a cap.
Well, you can say 25 words in like 6 seconds, I think.
Depends on the words.
Depends on the words, yeah.
Now I need to count my words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mine's 25 on the dot.
Oh, great. I've got 6 words left.
Hell yeah. Blessing.
Poo poo poo
No.
poo pee pee.
Yeah.
Poo poo. PB. Ah, poo poo.
Do you think like when you use sending, it sounds like fucking TikTok voice or whatever, or is it like their
No,
voice?
it's their
No,
voice.
it's their voice. It better
get,
not
like,
be fucking TikTok voice.
In your head, do you get like a ba-ding?
Yeah.
I don't think he can give enough info at 6 words, so that'll just be it.
That's not good.
Ah! Endra! I've received troubling news.
No, I don't like trouble news.
Henry has informed me a messenger from Count Daggerfall is at our estate.
Oh god. Okay, so we'll send Stone there.
Okay.
Or wait, just sending
Wait.
fucking sending what's his face?
Yeah, but
Quint.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. See, what does he want? Don't let him know we you know.
I like to think this is just wow. Who's with the cart?
Rock.
I mean, we're probably all with the cart.
No, because some people use the main entrance, right?
Oh yeah.
So Rock's with the cart. So this is
Yeah.
why you guys are just walking up the hill.
Yeah.
Rice has pulled out a piece of paper and some charcoal, and he's
Count words.
writing words down. Yeah, do you say anything else? Does Stone say anything?
To who?
I just heard that there's a messenger from Count Daggerfall in their estate.
I mean, I wouldn't know what that means, so.
He has informed us of who that is.
Yeah, we told you about that.
Oh well, I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, okay.
He's
so
the evil guy
remember
that
how-
killed who got brought back.
No, he's not. But the other nobles are. So basically, what happened is that we killed that one guy with the cold, and then then he got revived, and then basically went and told the town, "Hey, these guys killed me," and now that they're after us.
But he's just like an evil cultist.
We don't know if the actual count is compromised or not. But
Well, then why did you kill him?
no, we didn't kill the count. We killed another person who is related to a not a baron, but whoever of a county. So then he just bitched to the count because the count's above everybody in this whole area.
Okay. So you killed an evil cultist.
Yes, an evil cultist who was related to one of
happens
the
to-
noble
oh,
families
okay.
of this area.
Okay.
So then they broke into the church. They had a roided out fucking idiot break into the church, kill a bunch of people, steal his body, revive him, and now he's like, wee! And either they made something up or just told him that we killed him. Attacked him for no reason. He's playing the baby card, the gay baby card.
Well, have you? Do they know that he's an evil cultist?
I don't know, but the thing is, we don't know if the count is also like in on it.
Well,
We
maybe
really
if we
don't know
tell them, they'll change our mind and they won't care.
Yeah, well, maybe they also just try to arrest us, and I'd rather not have to try to, do harm to the count's men.
Have we tried messaging the count?
No, because we don't know.
We could simply ask.
This goes to Quint.
Alright, Quint says... Might as well read it out loud for the audience while I type this shit.
Ooh.
Nair.
Light's blessing. I've heard we have a visitor. What message do they bring? We were successful in taking revenge on the Darrow. Just a little PS there. Keep them updated.
Oh, sending.
He's gonna say bad news, boss. Yeah,
They're not happy.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe the count just wants to ask some questions, but
He
I feel
wishes
like,
to parlay.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
And
that's
the parlay ends up being, hey, you're under.
yeah, you're under turbo arrest.
Good luck arresting us.
I mean, true, but I would rather not make our fucking thing worse.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, good luck.
I don't know. A whole army could probably do
A
it.
whole army will duh, but like,
Why would a whole army arrest
yeah, and like,
me?
okay, first off, we can
'Cause they
outmaneuver
know
the
you're
fuck
tough.
out of a whole army.
Yeah. We're taking their. Hey, boss, he's waiting for you guys to come tell you whatever. He hasn't told me. Yeah,
Okay,
do that.
well, I mean, I guess we could
Well,
tell them that we'll be in contact. I don't know.
it'll be
What is your
another
estate
sending.
like?
I mean, it's not that nice, but you know, it's home.
Well,
Well, what if me and
after
Rock
we,
Oh,
go there?
Yeah, you could go there and be like, yeah, well, we ran into him. We could go.
yeah, let's send
steer a
our
message.
messengers.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't try to arrest you.
We didn't do anything wrong.
We didn't.
No,
we
yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
We didn't do nothing.
That's true. You didn't.
Completely unconnected.
Well, that's not true, but that is actually true.
Well, I mean, I'm connected to you guys because I know you, but I'm not connected to whatever the fuck you guys did.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, we got a fucking message for them, man. Unholy giant board, bone greatsword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a big fucking two big dudes, 2 7-foot tall dudes run up to the messenger.
Yeah,
what do you
one's
want?
7.5 foot. One's 7'4".
So, do you send another sending?
I want to go to the estate in the coming days, so yeah, I'll let them know.
We'll have our own.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna cast a sending.
Okay.
Right. Well, let's open up. Let's get into the college. We can cast the next sending in the college.
Guys, find yourselves in the clearing with the stone slab on the ground.
Get on that carpet. Oh, we gotta step on it. Yeah. And then talk to Mr. Statue.
Yep. You do
Hello.
so.
We're here.
Opens the doors. He reveals the tower. See, the
Excellent.
tower, when it appears, it's not just the instantaneous woof, though. It's very wobbly and gradual.
Is that normal or is that different?
It's different, which is why I'm describing it.
Okay.
It takes
Well,
a
I'd
few
ask-
rounds.
I would ask on the thing, what's up with the tower?
The statue says, I am afraid I'm not aware of the reason the magic is acting differently.
May we enter here?
I've already summoned the tower. The door is open.
All right.
How long does it take to take the cart back to Drellis from here?
Give me an intelligence check. Advantage, because you've done it a number of times by this point. Okay. I'll measure. 19 you've got. Let's see. So, to get back to Drellis, you usually travel to the river, and then, if you're talking about with the cart, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cart. It will
don't know if I
take
wanna
like a
take the cart
couple
off.
days or so to get to Trellis because of
I
just
just
the
wanna-
massive forest they have to navigate slowly around. The wagon is not built for off-roading.
You said how many days?
2 days or so.
Okay, and by carpet, it's just
No,
one
by
day, right?
carpet, it's like you could be there within the day.
Oh, okay. Then
Oh, you could be there and still have time to spare.
that would be rephrased then to "we'll be there within the day."
Okay.
That's ending. I was just asking because kind of want to drop off like a small amount of money, but I suppose I could carry a small amount.
Could you roll for me another d20 for just no reason? 11 or higher is good.
No reason. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, you guys get carpeted up to the tower door,
Mhm.
and then Arias is going to take the carpet. Are you traveling by yourself?
I hope not. Would anyone like to accompany me back to the estate? We'll come back here tomorrow.
Rock will go with you.
Okay. Going to be going at 3 miles per hour if Rock and Arias are in the
Oh
same car.
yeah.
Listen,
that could be
Rock's the
done.
middle option of weight.
It's
Not
just true.
Ninja,
It's,
but he's
it's
not fucking
stone.
stone.
That is true. I mean, it's fine. It'll just take 8 hours on the carpet. You know.
I'll travel with Paco. We can leave him there so he can,
Okay. You drop him off. Well, I would tell Arias to be very careful to not get arrested.
I will. I'll fly away if need be.
Yeah, go. They'll stand on the car for like 30 feet up the air. Yes, you can relay your message from up here.
They'll need a fucking army to contain me.
Just enough people there is. So, Arias and Paco begin traveling. Meanwhile,
if they're not,
the rest of the party goes down the spiral staircase.
He said a
Specifically,
messenger. He didn't say,
before
like, a
we
bunch of
split off,
messengers.
yeah, well, it could be a summit, like a court hearing.
specifically before we decide to split off and stuff, I want to helm of invisibility.
Arias is getting served.
Yeah, and then sprint around really quick so the eye can't keep up with you if it's trying to move away 10 feet away from you every time or whatever.
Yeah, you don't see anything following
We do it on the carpet so that if it tries to fly away, it's fucked.
Don't see anything following you. Rock sword still is emitting flame.
This is creepy.
It
Alright,
looks
well, I
less intense today.
I take Paco and go before the stairs. I give them my condolences. Bye bye. And we fly off into the sun.
So you go down the spiral staircase, see the College of Granheim, which I have a map
Woo!
for, so I might as well just bring it up once more. Do I have it? Is it fucking archived? It better not be archived.
Yeah, why would you archive?
Oh, it's just called Granheim. That's why I was like, where the fuck is it?
There's Goslar. There he is.
Yep. Obviously, I'm not moving the tokens around every fucking time.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that they had a Scrooge McDuck pile of coin back there. It's probably been reduced considerably by this point.
All right.
Well, not considerably. You go with me.
Mm-hmm. Well.
So yeah, go through the illusory wall. You can see the college is alive and bustling with various servants and whatnot. There's just like a few random people are walking around.
That's good.
There's also guardsmen who just sort of like watch you guys as
they've
you
hired a lot more
pass.
people.
You can see the statue of Therilyn Half-Elven.
He's standing there being as jolly as always.
Well, he's just in place, statuing,
Yeah, Right. Well, we would go past.
Yep. You can make your way. Who would you try to get in contact with first?
I believe that I talked to Goslar last time about the fucking sword and we identified it, so I'd probably try to find him.
It was Danmore who identified.
Was Danmore? Okay, then we find Danmore. Yeah, whoever did it last time, and be like, "Well, I've got a problem."
Sure. Danmore is doing stuff. I'll just see like a busyness scale. He's not busy.
Woo.
He's like relaxing in a chair, smoking a pipe when you come up. It's like reading like some sort of piece of paper.
It's got
Cool,
that Zaza.
Yeah. Off that wizard herb.
Says, hello. It's good to see you guys in one piece.
As for you. We have taken moderate revenge on the Darrow, but there's been a development. And I'll unsheath the sword and hold it up so the spine shows him the purple gem.
He nods and leans in. Says,
So I'd be like, I plunged the blade into a demon, and this was the outcome. Arias made contact with some creature named Moloch something. He didn't get the other name it gave him. I'm unsure if that's the name of a demon or name of somebody connected to the witch or the sword.
he looks bemused. Tried to suck up a demon with that thing.
Just kind of shrug.
Seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
I forgot if I mentioned this, Endra, but that sword is deeply connected to you. Why would you suck up a demon with it?
Shrug. Look, it was a heated moment.
Once again, it seemed like a good idea.
I'm like, God, I'm like, look, Danmore, you have no idea how many times you almost died in that cave. I was operating off of instinct.
Well, bring it to the identification circle so I get a better look at it.
Yeah. I didn't do anything yet. I had thought about trying to spend the gems, but it seemed like it could be disastrous. So I figured it was a good idea to get it checked out first.
Or it could solve your problem. Who knows?
Well, better
He
safe than
walks
sorry.
over and he lays his hands on the circle. The runes glow. He observes the sword for a while. He casts a spell and observes it. Looks at you, sort of like motions for you to doff your magical gear and then step in the circle.
Sure.
He nods. Says, well, the demon has entangled itself, possessed the sword.
That doesn't sound good.
It's not good. It's very bad. Luckily, it appears to be a minor demon, however.
Yes, it was not a big one.
I can only imagine what would have happened if you tried to summon a Oceloth or something.
I think there was one of those there.
He nods.
Big bone guy, creepy.
I believe so. Let me just double check my notes.
He flips. Well, Sean's the hell guy.
Yes, Oceloth.
Oh, the bone devil?
Demons.
Mhm.
So it's a devil?
Well, I think Torb has his own thing. I don't know if he has the differentiation. I don't know if he's that autistic.
It seems like it was kind of both of them, because like the crab cockroach things were definitely more demon-y than the other guys. So I don't know, maybe they're just kind of mixed together.
I suppose you'll want me to attempt to rid you of this demon.
That would be nice. Unless there's any reason you can think of that holding on to it would be a good idea.
No.
But it doesn't seem like it would be.
I suspect that it could attempt to take over your mind and body if...
See, this is what I was worried about.
was left the way it was. Pauses. This may be fortuitous after all, actually. I made some calculations in my free time. Not for this scenario, but for a related one. We do not need to get into the details.
I feel like I should get into the details.
Well, your sword is giving me ideas. Ideas
Uh-oh.
on how to filter essences like these. So it'll be nice to have an opportunity to test them out.
I see. Well.
He pauses.
Oh yeah. Also, I wanted to ask, what's going on with the tower out there? It seems like the magic is waning on it.
No, not waning. Unstable. Some sort of powerful mage of some type was inconsiderate and slinged himself through dimensions recently. Is messed with the fabric of reality.
Do you think this has anything to do with the cult? Their
He
master
shrugs.
exists in the obscurum.
I do not know. All I know is that the echoes of it have been causing interference with our towers. Surprised you would not have heard of it.
We've been in a cave
Well,
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been in a cave for 2 weeks.
Well, that would explain that.
What other ripples has it made? It's been such a big deal that we would have heard of it, even outside?
Well, for a teleportation like this, which I assume is what happens, the wizard must have teleported a great mass of materials.
Oh no.
I have a suspicious feeling that this is related. This will come back to bite us in the ass somehow.
He shrugs. We have a prison. Walls of force. Lever operated. I think for safety's sake, we should perhaps try to free the sword. Free the demon from the sword there. Expel it.
Understandable. Alright, I've got to pee real quick. So, let me do that. I'll be back.
Okay. How does
You
everyone
may.
want to take a 1 minute break? Just refill
Sure
drinks,
thing.
go to the bathroom.
Works for me.
I said 1 minute. So
So works for
1 to
me.
4. Huh?
Said it works for me.
Oh, I thought you said 20. It's no, not 20 minutes.
No, 20-minute break necessary.
Okay. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I will refill my drink and pee. BRB.
I have exorcised the demons. Everyone pee snacking or something now? Sounds like. Did everyone pee snack?
Sorta.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure all that crazy things being teleported into a different dimension thing is absolutely nothing to worry about.
Alright, I'm back.
Look, let wizards deal with wizard shit. We'll deal
Yeah,
with
well,
our
our
shit.
wizards are only kind of care.
About what?
The cult. They don't like
Well,
it.
Mhm.
My point is we don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not.
It seems like it's messing their tower up, not ours.
Yeah, but also whatever they fucking teleported, in or out. That's alien activity off screen. Don't like that. All right. Either way, ready to exercise the demon.
I suppose I should advance the plot. Everyone's ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
We could cut back to Arise here.
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. So you guys go down in the prison area.
The music.
Yeah, I know, I just remembered. Gonna roll a funniness check. Hi, it's funny.
Hi is funny.
Oh God! Oh no!
That's funny.
Yeah, you see that same wizard is still in
Oh my
prison here.
God. No.
Like
Just gonna
bangs
go
on
by
the
it. Yeah,
four
just gonna go by him
walls
and
you
go,
guys
hey, what's up?
pass.
Yeah.
He just silently shouts at you.
Mm-hmm. Same guy, really? It's been a while.
I've been meaning to return him, but my high-level spell slots have been being used for more important things than his comfort.
I see.
I'll teleport him someday. This room should be suitable.
Alright. Now what do I need to do?
Well, just hand me the sword. I will do all the work to remove it for you.
Alright. Sounds
Make
great.
Christmas saving throw.
Great, okay.
Okay. For a brief moment,
It's very not good.
you get the urge to slash
Not do that. Yeah.
Danmore.
Oh, is it trying to possess you?
It's trying, yeah, and I tell him, careful Dan, where he's a live one, that's for sure.
Yes, no doubt it's been observing us. It's a minor demon, so it's no threat to our safety.
God, I love being proficient in charisma saving throws when it matters.
So he casually tosses the sword to the center of the room. Begins making a chalk circle. He's going to cast a spell, which will take 10 minutes, I believe. Let me just double check. No, he'll do it in 1 minute. He powders some sort of material, spreads it in a circle, and then within that circle he draws another circle.
Double protected.
And he gets some bits and bobs, some magic crystals, devices like that. And he draws a smaller circle, which looks even more complicated, and he traces runes from the circle to the other circle, and he places the sword in the smaller circle. And he pours some ointments on the sword, and begins casting magic. It takes about 20 minutes, so I don't know if your character, Fender, would be just standing there the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching, I'm invested. I can go far away from this fucking thing anyway.
Yep, and you'll see, like, as the ritual's progressing, you'll see, like, runes are spinning on the stone around the sword and lighting up. You can see some sort of... It takes, like, 5 minutes before you see, like, this thin... It almost looks like a visual glitch in your eye. It's like a strand of energy, which expands and expands, and after 20 minutes, you see the same demon.
There he is.
The guy just standing in the circle.
Huh. Kind of give him a smug wave.
It tries to cast a spell at you, but is blocked by the circle.
Eh.
Nanny boo boo.
And Dan Moore will, take a step back kick the sword over to you. No, he hands the sword to you. He's
Okay.
not kicking the sword.
He's proper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just pulls a lever.
You just drop the demon or something.
No, you see like a glowing wall interposes itself between you and the demon.
Okay, cool.
Says, he just dusts his hands. There we go.
All right. Thank you, Danmore.
Hopefully, it's entirely removed from the sword.
Seems like it.
They
And I'll be like,
casually inspects the sword.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to tell because that's not... It's a little bit more complicated with fiends. It's not technically its body. So there could be some traces of it within the blade. But it should be out. For the most part.
I'll keep an eye out. I'll be like, well, do you want to keep this, gesturing to the demon/devil?
Look, if we want to summon a demon, we can summon a demon.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know.
I just figured you may want to ask it a question or something. If not, I can banish it at some point.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of information about it, I suppose. I don't know. Ask it,
What's your favorite food?
Yeah. What's your favorite food, buddy? What's your favorite color? No, ask it what the Darrow summoned it for.
Let me free and I'll tell you.
Alright. Yeah, I think we both know that's not going to work.
What incentive do I have to tell you the truth?
Shrug. Not a whole lot of one. You could either hang out here for a little bit longer, or we can just send you right back.
I am immortal. Time here. It's a small amount of my lifespan.
I mean, in quotations. I'm sure these, you know.
What do you know about fiends, Endra?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Not much. That's clear.
How does he know his name?
Well, because he's been watching.
He's been in his head.
Yeah,
Oh.
that too. I know enough to stab in the back.
Not all of us have backs.
I see. Well,
I mean,
Oh.
technically, that demon
You have
definitely
a
has a
back.
back.
yeah, you got a back.
Of course. Of course I have a back. But not all demons do.
I see. Like the spinny flame guy.
That creature also has a back.
Okay, well.
You bigot. You back shaming.
Well, I'm just, you know, I'm letting you know. Is there anything, anything you want to tell me? Any knowledge to impart? Any bargaining chips you have?
Well, you want information? Perhaps you could give me offerings. Things I,
look,
can
buddy.
bring back to my world.
I mean, look, buddy, you're in a cage right now.
And?
We could just send you back anyway.
I can just send you back anyway.
And? You want information? Or are you just
I don't
giving
know.
me an offer?
This is
opportunity
the part
to
where they
talk
start.
to you?
This is where they start monologuing a lot of the time. Don't you got something grand to tell me? How,
Sure.
whatever I'm planning.
I
is
will
not gonna
give
work.
you your monologue.
Yeah.
Your realm is doomed.
Uh-huh.
Your country is doomed.
Yeah.
You will all be drugged to Infernus.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. What about Sturndrakal, huh? How do you feel about that one?
I don't recognize the name.
No, well, okay.
Is that a dragon?
Your powers of perception are truly terrifying. Yeah, I can give you a little bit of information on that guy. He's, in the Obscurum.
It
One of the wars
looks
of the
up and
waste.
thinks. Obscuritas.
Yes,
Other
yes.
material plane.
You guys
Chuckles.
doing anything
Are you
over there?
fighting? Are you fighting that creature? This
I mean,
creature in that realm?
Indirectly.
That is hilarious. You'll have bigger things to worry about soon.
Let me guess you guys.
Hmm?
I said, let me guess you guys.
It just nods. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the implication.
I see. Well, we've dealt with a lot of your cockroach friends before. Now, the bone guys, that was a new one. The fire tornado, that was a little unexpected, but
He died quick enough.
As it should. It's a low-ranking fiend.
and what would be the high-ranking fiends that I need to watch out for?
The counts, the barons, the dukes.
Oh yeah, well we got those here too. Yeah,
Pale echoes of ours.
they're also something to watch out for.
Doubtful.
I know. Well, we already pissed off the counts here enough anyway, so you know.
Can your counts teleport at will? Call down meteors from the sky?
Kind of pretend like I'm thinking, and I'm like, I don't know. Probably not.
But they could.
Good. All right. Well,
Can your counts cut people in half in one fell swoop?
I
They
think
could
they
do
can.
that barehanded.
Yeah.
Well,
So what is,
from
is
what
that?
I've
Is that your
seen,
plan to bring him across? What's your count's name, by the way?
Let me see. I'll roll a
Probing
luck
for
check.
some TND4 info,
Yeah.
or yeah.
I'll roll a luck check. High, it's relevant. Low, it's not. There's many counts, so it's a lowish chance.
Yeah.
He gives some demonic name.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Sort of not appearing in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Oh well. Okay. Well, I don't know. I've had my fun. I'm not really gonna make a deal with a demon. I'm doing that enough in the other campaign. So,
Why not?
well, you know, just look. I've already got an evil sword. You know, I can't. I only get so many. You know.
A casual deal. Surely you've corrupted and tainted yourself enough.
I don't really think that's how that works. All right. Well, Danmore, whenever you're ready to send this lovely gentleman
dispose.
on his way, yeah.
Danmore nods. He pulls a lever, and he shoots a bolt of purple energy, which turns just instantly, causes the demon to disappear.
Well, that works. He goes, does the guys ever have anything useful to give you, or is it just, you know?
Of course, they have all sorts of ancient knowledge, as well as just information about their own dimension.
I see.
There are many demon mages that are quite familiar with the workings of the planes.
I see.
He nods.
I go, well, do you think his threats of, you know, our plane being doomed anytime soon is anything worth paying attention to?
He shrugs.
They're always saying that.
Yeah, it seems like something that they would say a lot.
It's a Lamprey demon, higher class. So there could be truth to its words. But it could also be an idle threat if it was a particularly uncouth one. It's more of
I
a
see.
class in their society.
Well,
they're a useful source of power.
let me see. Well, I feel like the sword is enough of a compromising force for me for now.
He shrugs. That is good. I will say, I do not want to be doing this very often, Indra.
I don't plan on doing this again.
I was bemused this time, but my time is very valuable and important.
Yes. Yes, well, I would say that I've learned my lesson. Are there any other extraplanar or so enemy entities that I should watch out for? Or...
It may be possible for an elemental to do the same thing, or an incorporeal undead.
Let's see. What about regular undead?
I don't know if the blade could absorb the life energy of an undead. They sort of are filled with anti-life.
Let's see.
It might be possible that it works with the blade. It would
Well,
probably
would that be an
lead
amusing
to,
thing for me to show back with again?
might lead to unpredictable results.
Yeah, alright. Well, I'll avoid that too.
Could be a whole new set of powers.
Or
I mean, it was wielded by undead.
this is true.
It's not out of the realm of possibility that it's functional that way too.
Of course. Well, alright. I will look out for this in the future.
It nods. It says, "Is there anything else you needed me for?"
I'll just kind of, I don't know, shrug and be like, I don't know. Is there any way that you would be able to figure out a, what's it called? Word of power? That's not the word. Keyword to use the item.
Yes, there's multiple ways we could try to finagle that information.
Alright, well. That's something that we are going to try to sell at the Arcanes, but I feel like that's an important part of the puzzle.
It might be. I have a feeling the arcane ones are capable of such feat as well.
Then I guess we won't bother with it.
He nods.
Alright, well, thank you. I'll go back to the rest of my companions for now.
He nods.
So Arias is not with us currently.
Yep, he is
He just
flying.
left. Yeah.
Cool, I'll wait for him then.
Okay. We can speed this along a little bit. Arias, you're flying
Yes.
in.
Yes.
You pass over Drellis. Do you stop by Drellis?
I'll just like pop in front of the church real quick and peek my head in
Yeah.
for a brief moment.
And see one of the church people doing their things. I think one of them died, right? The fucking halfling.
Yeah,
they
Matilda's
do.
the survivor.
Mm-hmm.
I just pop in. Matilda!
So looks over. Arias.
Light's blessing. Is everything well?
Yeah.
And well, quite busy. I'll be flying away in a moment, but come here.
Come here.
She walks over.
Here. I'm gonna hand her a platinum coin and like 4 silver pieces for the church's stores.
She nods and bows. Thank you for your generous donation, Arias.
All right. We'll carry on then. I'll like fly off.
Sort of watch as you go. It's an unusual sight for her. See someone flying on a magic carpet. Time passes. 10-20 minutes of flying. You can eventually see, as you crest over the hill, the estate in the distance. You can see a couple wagons parked out front of it. Are you just approaching straightforwardly? Describe.
Yep. No, I'm gonna. All right, I fly the carpet directly to the door, and like fly in,
Yeah.
open the door, remain on the carpet.
Yeah, you do so. I can see there's more guards around. Let's see. You do not see Warden around right now.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a luck check. High is blank. Okay. Yeah, you can see Quint is playing cards. A couple of soldiers. Sort of glances over at you. Says, "Hey, boss."
Light's blessing, Quint. Has everything been all right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's been a little busier. Arguments between the guards over who stole what. But it's all been handled.
So,
Well, I'm pleased to hear it. How's Warden doing?
He's doing fantastically. He enjoys the company of the guards. Takes perverse pride and joy in scaring them with his appearance.
Excellent.
A good portion of them are used to Warden by now, but it takes a while because he is so unsettling.
Indeed. Did we ever get a hole made for him? I think we did.
Yep.
Well, the gang will be gone for a bit longer. We're going up north for a bit.
Yeah. The messenger should be somewhere, says looking backwards. Deeper within the estate.
All right, I'll go see him. Do you need any coin? Our stores. Well,
He shrugs. How much coin is in the storage? In the estate?
I'm sort of just asking him, like if I know how much, right? But there's 4,500 gold and like 11,000 silver.
Yeah, and we haven't really deducted any from the
Yeah,
increase.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
asking
there's
'cause I know he's got expenses.
We have an absolute load of gold, boss. Sure. We could last for a couple years or so.
good lord.
Scratches each chin. Just in
All
guard
right.
payments, maybe more. I haven't really counted it. It's kind of Warden's thing.
I'll be leaving Paco here for a while.
Always glad to have the help.
He'll need to be doing some training, so stay on him.
He nods.
I'll go meet with the messenger.
Alright, yeah, you find the messenger just in a hallway. He pauses and squints. So he sees you. Are you walking up? Or are you carpeting around the entire state?
I'll walk up to him.
He says, "Who are you?"
Arias Greycastle.
Ah,
You're the messenger from the Count?
yes. Yes, I am. He kind of looks past you. Where are your companions?
Elsewhere.
Well, the message pauses and thinks. It's supposed to be for all of you and your companions. I suppose I could give it to you. You're a man of the faith.
I'll be rejoining my friends soon. I'll deliver this message.
Could you not use magic to have them come here?
I could magically relay the message to them instantly.
He nods. Good. Then he pulls out a letter. Sort of breaks the seal in front of you. Opens it up. and reads, "The Lord Daggerfall has summoned Arias Greycastle, Endra Eldal." Is there anyone else?
Pink, whatever the fuck his last name was.
Pink Greycastle. To his Majesty, to see him as soon as is possible, with all haste.
Yeah, where is Pink?
Pink left during the mission. His mind broke.
Walked into
And-
the fucking...
well,
yeah,
but
his
when-
mind broke.
He ran away, turned invisible.
Like, where do you think he went? You think he's just wandering around?
Maybe.
Somewhere, yeah. He's back in his old
I think
village.
that he had like a criminal past, so maybe he's just out there,
I mean, he was a ranger, right? He can live in the wilderness pretty easily.
He's
Yeah.
just a hobo.
Where would the Count have us meet him?
In his courts, in his presence.
Which is
His throne room.
Yeah.
right. Where the fuck is the Count's like estate at?
He shakes his head solemnly. You do not know? It is in Redberg. It's the seat of the county.
Ask him about what we're gonna talk about. The nature of the summons.
Whew, whew.
Right. Do you have any other information? What is the nature of this summons?
I have not been told that. Only that it is importance that you arrive post haste. And to wait for you to ensure that you receive the message and see when. I'm sure
Right.
Endra von Eldal could direct you to Redberg. She was born in the Eldal County. She lives close to the heart of the county.
All right. Message received. Return to your count.
Well,
Well,
if at all possible, I am to accompany you as well.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
And why not?
the cult of Sturndrakal plagues our lands.
Just like narrow my fucking eyes at him. I'm afraid that won't be possible.
I see. Well, when can my lord Count Daggerfall expect you then?
I will have to discuss this. Just wait a moment.
Yeah, he waits.
Start scrawling on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Crayon.
He begins scrawling.
I don't think I've ever played a campaign where fucking sending was as much of a boon as it was in this one.
Yeah, well, it's because the party splits up from time to time.
Yeah.
It's because the carpet.
Well, we also
actually.
gotta talk to a lot of fucking people.
Yep. It's the carpet and its limited capacity that's making the spell more valuable. Because otherwise, everyone would just carpet around everywhere, all the time.
We just need to find another carpet.
Nah, dude.
They
we
made
went
the
through,
carpet.
We
They
went
did
through
not
a
find
hell
it.
and a half to get the fucking carpet.
The carpet is
It
what
was-
sparked this whole fucking Darrow arc to begin with.
Yeah.
The echoes of it. Still
I assume
felt
this
to
is
this
to
day.
Endra.
Yeah, to Endra.
Okay. Well, I would say that perhaps we can talk to Henry to further ascertain
Indeed.
what the nature of the summon is.
Okay, so you get that back for Mendra. Are you casting another sending?
Yes.
Well,
So is there anything that Endra, Rock, or Stone would want to do in or around the College of Greenheim?
Rock. Obviously, Rice isn't here, but Rock would be like, "Who do I speak to? I'll just wait for Arias."
Okay. Well, what does he
I mean,
do in the
what-
meantime?
What is there to do? What's here?
this is the magic place, dude.
Yeah, he's like, I guess.
You got any
he would
questions
go to
about
Indra-
anything
he would-
magical?
He would go to Indra and be like, Indra, Arias told me a couple days ago that my sword is evil and has souls in it.
Ah, okay. Well,
Um,
we can take it to one of the wizards here. They could probably tell you something about that.
Yeah, should we have them look at it? Is this a problem?
Might be, a little bit of a problem. I want to get it looked at.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go see how it's available, big guy.
Yeah, your turn. You see Danmore reading that same paper.
Danor, my man. You might got something else that might be a little interesting to you.
Okay.
And
Yes,
if not,
yes. Slab
we
pulls
can
out
pay
the
you.
massive sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll handle this first and then the sending.
Yeah.
Sure, Danmore looks curiously and then says, "Place it gently within the circle over there." He gestures. Do not
Yeah,
fuck
I'll
up
just
the
go and place
runes.
it in the circle.
He sets
I'll
down the
Yeah,
paper.
I'll let it like that.
Sorry, repeat.
I
Go
guess,
ahead.
yeah, he goes and sets it in there and just stands by looking like waiting patiently.
He sets the paper on the side of the chair, sets the pipe on the side of the chair, goes over, places his hand on the circle. It glows. He observes the sword. And he says, "Ah, interesting. This sword is cursed with the malice of some amount of people. The leftover echoes of their hatred and suffering. I don't believe it is actually magical, hilariously enough.
Oh. Okay.
Is their hatred that burns, or more accurately chills, those it slays, or it cuts.
That's metal, bro.
But Rock looks at Indra and goes, and he kind of just looks like, what do I do?
Well, is it safe to continue using?
I'll roll an intelligence check for Danmore. Probably +5. He shrugs. There may or may not. Have you felt any effect so far?
I have been able to cut through people with great efficiency. No,
Sure you
efficiency's
do
too
that
big.
anyway.
Very easily.
Well, I imagine a sword of this size would be able to do that.
It hit good.
It Arias did tell me that it does have some kind of obviously the blade is very sharp and cuts through things very efficiently. There is a little bit of dead damage, like wither.
Necrosis.
Yes, that's the word he used.
Yes, I imagine. That makes sense to me. As the echoes of the spirits are in contact with living flesh, they feel anger and lash out. Undead usually lash out using necrotic energy.
Do you think these spirits will run out of anger?
That's the problem with traditionally cursed possessions like these. Unless whatever pauses. If it's purified, yes. If it's not purified, it would take whatever caused the suffering to be solved for it to go away. But if that were to happen, it would no longer hit good. Plus, I do not know if it is possible to slake their anger.
Well, that's good and bad.
There's situations where these things cannot be resolved. Normally, it is up to a priest to dispel such evils.
But yes, okay.
If you were to break the sword, their connection to the world would also be severed.
Well, let's not get too hasty.
Elapse. Do not worry. I am no priest. I am no holy man. I do not care if you use a cursed sword or not.
Yes, I might return with Arias for alternative means, but
He thinks.
Andrew, this
Pay
seems
attention during new moons. And maybe full moons. If you see no differences, no ill effects during those times, it's probably safe to use, barring some sort of long-term corruption. But these are formless, directionless spirits. So,
tiny, angry people live in my sword. Okay.
well, more like echoes of people, just their hatred and malice.
Tiny, angry memories.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
My sword. Okay, well, Andrew, I believe this has been good.
Hey, I mean, it's better than my diagnosis.
I will let Arias know that this is no longer a problem, and
Well, allegedly.
I will let him, discuss this further.
Yeah. As long as no ill effects crop up, it is a cheap and easy way to enchant a weapon. Kind
That
of.
is good. All right, that's all I have.
Alright, so
I
now
guess
I'm going
now
to
we just gotta
reply
wait for
from
the
Bishop.
unthing and
So, Arias, could you read the message you wrote to the Bishop? If he's here.
The Count has summoned us with urgency. We prepare to travel north to complete the rod. Is the Count a priority? It's quite out of the way.
who's the bull guy? Sorry,
What?
this fucking bull thing looking thing in the middle
Oh,
of
it's a Gorgon.
Oh, it's just chilling.
Yep, it's just chilling.
It serves the college.
That's just our buddy.
It's not our buddy, but We spent like an entire 2 sessions running away from it, playing fucking Ring Around the Rosie with it. Yeah.
Just using not a pattern. It works.
I don't think we were level 5.
No, we were like level 2 or 3.
Yeah, shit was fucked. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think it's 17. Now I really need to fucking count. God damn it.
We love the counting of the sending spell. Yeah.
The Count seeks to rectify what happened down south, and believes you guilty of theft, I believe. Do not show yourself to the messenger.
Well, too late for that.
I'll
All
put
right,
it this way. I
I'm
think
gonna-
we should have sent Rock and Stone and just be like, yeah, we were
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a moment as
just
like
leave. You're just like, we'll get
Yeah,
on the
I'm just
carpet.
gonna kinda fucking leave.
Yeah.
You guys are so.
You know, of course, the like.
I mean, why don't we just give the fucking guy like, I don't know, 2,000 gold or something, and then tell him to get the fuck out of here?
Nah. I feel like we didn't. Did we steal anything?
I mean, he's probably talking about the shit with the Medusa.
Yeah. Did we take anything that we weren't?
We
Like-
took a lot of fucking gold and just got out of there. So somebody snitched. Yeah, just give this guy like a couple thousand gold and be like, dude, like, just give this guy like 1,000 gold and be like, we're really fucking busy. Sorry about that. There's a cult after us. We don't have time to go.
Oh, what would Arias do? He just like dips off on the carpet.
I mean, that's fucking funny. But I mean, do whatever Arias would do. But man, that is funny.
WWIR. WWID.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he does? Kind of seemed like it was what he did.
Hmm. I'll go see the messenger.
Well, yeah, I imagine you're standing in front of the messenger.
You didn't
Oh.
As he
leave.
received this.
Gotcha.
I imagine just the look on his face.
Yeah.
Well.
Like, very angry that this messenger is here. Wait right here. I'll be back. Just one moment.
What do you mean?
He's meaning he's
Like
leaving.
walking
He's
out.
not
Yeah.
coming back.
I'm just walking out. Just stay here a moment. I'll be right back.
You sort of roll
won't be
like a
right back.
deception.
It's not a deception.
It's a type of deception.
Is it a type of
Because you're
deception?
not going to be right back. You're going to be.
Yes. No,
gone
I'm gonna
for
go
weeks.
get gold.
Oh,
It's not a lie. It's
Okay.
just funny.
I thought you're like getting onto the
He's
carpet
just gonna
and
leave,
zipping.
get on the carpet, and go.
Yeah, he sort of like waits for a moment, like half follows, see where you're going. When he sees you going deeper into the mansion, he just waits at the door.
You also, yeah.
I just really like the idea of like, I have to go return some videotapes, and then just like.
I have to return some videotapes.
Yep. So you go You grab how much gold?
I'll grab 1,000 gold pieces, and I feel like they know that that's like hardly it. You know what? I'm gonna fucking load off a shit ton of silver on this guy too. I'm gonna bring
Hell
up
yeah.
a chest of 10,000 silver.
Slap him on the ass on the way out.
10,000 silver.
Just 1,000 gold. 10,000 silver. I'll give him 500 gold.
Yeah, so you ring up this chest. Messenger looks inquisitively. Says, "What is this?"
This is for the count.
He like opens the chest.
I believe I know what he wants.
He sort of slowly closes the chest and says, "The Count wants your audience, or I guess for you to receive his audience down south."
That's not happening.
It seems that you have an inkling as to what it is about, of which I'm not certain. But
I understand. I understand your position. However, you must understand mine. My colleagues and I, we mustn't stop what we're doing. It is for your sake, for everyone's sake. It is of grave importance. The Count must wait.
is that your answer to his summons?
For now.
That and this chest.
Yes, that and this chest.
He shrugs. Well, I suppose I will relay that back to the Count. I would say that he is the liege lord of your liege lord, and that his word is law. So bear that in mind as you proceed. But I'm willing to relay this if this is your desire.
At our earliest convenience, we will make our way down.
He nods. Very well. Until get his guards or whatever to grab the chest and load it into the wagon.
It's like, listen, bro, we're not trying to ditch you. We are kind of doing important shit right now.
Yeah, we're doing
We're
hot girl
just-
shit right now.
Hopefully the Count will stop sending men after us for a while now, and then, we're just kicking that can way down the road.
Yeah, imagine if you're an account and then all of a sudden you just get fucking 1,500 gold. You might just be like, yeah, I need like 3 more of those, and it's like, look, man, we got to go find a dragon to go kill, and then we'll get you.
Like, listen, bro, get your shit. Just fucking give us time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it'll ride off.
Woo. Crisis possibly averted.
Probably not.
No, but look, I mean, if somebody showed up on your doorstep with like $8,000 and said like, yeah, sorry, give me like a couple more weeks, wouldn't you be like, oh, okay,
Got the gold.
yeah.
So, do you do anything else, Raz?
Well, I'll inform Quint and them. I'm going bye-bye. I'll go say hi to Warden and ask about the kobold and yada yada bullshit for like a good 30 minutes before just hopping on the carpet and heading back.
Yep. I'd say that the kobolds, have properly taken root there. Built little caves for themselves, tilling the land around it.
That's nice. Them and their blind selves.
Yep, they asked for seeds. Warden paid for some. And some equipment, which Warden also paid for. Out of the treasury, because he assumed that this was fine and within his purview.
Indeed. Something that I'd ask is that you guys see to liquidating that lab equipment. If you contact the college, they'd probably be happy to make a trade.
Be not. I'll send messengers. Is there someone in the college we can contact via sending? And do you know if your church offers such services for cheap?
Sorry, who's asking me this question?
Warden.
This is Warden. Wait. I think your best bet would be a raven. Though
Can a raven enter the college? I do remember it disappearing. I traveled with you.
Right. Well, I'm returning to the college. I will notify them.
That is a good idea.
Send someone here.
They'll send someone here. Most convenient. Very well. I will make sure that it is all sorted and readied for the bargaining. I have an eye as to the actual value of the treasure. I'm sure I will get a good price for you, my lord.
Thank you, Warden.
It's his big head. His entire body.
Before I go, I'll be like, we'll be having a feast soon. We'll all return.
I enjoy feasts.
We've got new friends. You'll love to meet them.
I love new friends. Tell me, is it another, how do I put this, non-human?
They're Goliaths.
Oh, demi-humans. There's some of those, or at least there was, up north. In the mountains where the Oni lords were not.
Alright, well, I must be going, Warden. I love you. Bye-bye.
He nods.
I love you. Bye.
Goodbye, Arias. So, you leave. And you can get back to the college.
Back to the college.
Within the same day, because the carpet goes at a blistering 6 miles per hour. No resting. It's like a bicycle that you don't have to pedal. That ignores terrain. Over the treetops you fly alone. A solid few hours. The wind's just blowing on your face. So any thoughts that occur to Arias? Any ruminations he has as he flies slowly towards the college?
Just a certain feeling of fuck.
Yeah. Sent the Squidward no shrinking thing when Henry message. The recording booth. Yeah, uh-oh.
You arrive at the college.
Man, you know what? We should get a little bit more clarification from Henry tomorrow. The whole, killing of the other guy, of that noble guy, what happened down south, or the whole Medusa thing down south.
The noble guy was to the west.
That's true. Okay, so that clears things up a little bit.
So what does Arias say when he gets back to the tower and sees the rest of the party all chilling, I guess, lounging around in the park.
Endra, we're gonna have problems.
With the count?
Yeah, the count. I was standing right in front of him when I messaged Henry, and Henry told me, "Don't show yourself to the messenger."
Oh, great. Okay.
I sent him off with some gold. Naturally, the count, because of the Medusa thing.
Fair enough. Somebody must have written this out, which is
Well,
expected.
naturally, one of those nobles just let someone know that we took all the riches, and
Well,
that's not even the case. We left a lot of it for them.
in either case, we can repay his dowry.
I just worry that
It's not really a dowry. It was just a funny word I wanted to use for it.
we'll find ourselves.
I was just repeating it.
15,000 gold. That's what it
We'll
was.
certainly find
we just sent
ourselves
him
in
10%.
trouble.
Mhm.
All right, so maybe Stone gets a less super magical item, but
It's quite all right. We still have plenty of gold in our stores.
well, not 15,000.
No, we don't need to pay the whole thing back.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't need a sword.
you need something. Either way, we've got an appointment with the Arcanes.
Yeah, tomorrow
Right.
in game.
I was wondering if we should maybe have that take place at the estate so that we could call upon our money.
I think that they have predetermined meeting places, don't they?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna sell the armor for the money.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll
And
get
with our
enough
most
money.
recent development, yeah, we need to be holding on to a little bit more money. But yes, hopefully something will tickle our fancy.
Yeah, so we can make this part out of character just to speed things up. You meet with the arcane one. It's kind of funny.
Rock would have said to Arias, well, they looked at my sword, and it's not magic, and it's not souls that are in my sword. It's like memories of souls that are very angry.
I see.
And the man in the tower told me that provided that there has been nothing going wrong, he sees no issue. Because that's what Rock ascertained from that conversation was.
Yeah. Well, they told you to watch out for full moons and new moons.
Yes, full moons and new moons.
Only then. If nothing happens, then it's fine.
Yes.
Well,
so Rock lays that responsibility to you.
What?
Do you think Rock's gonna remember?
Well, very well. If anything should happen, I'll do what I can. It would be best to replace it as soon as possible.
We can
Release
speak
those
with
souls
the
from
arcane
the
ones
torment.
potentially if they can, maybe do a swap around.
It is not something entirely necessary for now, but
Yes, in the future.
So, I'll describe the arcane ones because I don't think the Goliaths in the party have seen them. The arcane ones kind of look like Goliaths. It's a little weird. But even taller and bigger and blue, without pupils.
Are they stronger?
dabba-dee-dabba-die.
I mean, the guy looks like a mage of some kind, but he also is clearly jacked. It's hard to tell.
Muscle wizard.
and it doesn't talk like a Goliath. It's very casually. It's perfect English or common.
All right.
So, yeah. Oh. The Arcane one says hello. It's good to see you.
Likewise, good to see you again.
Hello.
Is there any reaction that Rock and Stone would have to the Arcane one?
Well, I imagine this is probably the first time Rock and Stone have been like dwarfed by people.
Yeah.
Rock would respect them because they're big.
That's how it works.
The Ordning.
Rock operates off orc logic from 40k.
Bigger orc in charge.
So, it sounds like you're drawing a blank. Arcane one asks, well, what do you want?
We have something to sell.
Oh, good. Let me see it.
All right. Pull out the chainmail. Chain shirt. Same thing.
Ooh. Adamantine.
And that's not all.
See, it strums its fingers over the fabric. See the the chain, which blinks for a moment. Etherealness. Good property. Strange choice for outfit. I guess they just didn't have... I could probably give it to you for... Well... It turns it over, inspects the insides. It's not 100% adamantine. Perhaps 7,500 gold.
It's pretty good.
All right. Well, might we see some items?
We do not
Worth
do
7,500
window
gold.
shopping.
I see.
Wait,
Well,
how is that window shopping? We're about to get 7,500 gold.
Yes, you must name the item.
Sword.
What type of sword are you looking for?
Two-handed.
Cutty
Great
sword.
sword.
Or axe.
Okay.
Thing in the
For
ballpark.
him.
Usually people come with an idea of what they want, but if you're just looking for swords, great axes,
Amplify
But,
damage.
just to be like, look, you gotta give us a little bit of a break. We've been in a cave for like 2 weeks.
he nods. So what's your price range?
7,500.
7,500 gold.
Well, no, we have more gold than that.
A little
I
bit,
have-
yeah.
I have.
Yeah,
60
however, we
gold.
also owe the president.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
want to
Well,
pay?
me and Stone don't know anything.
Do you
we
want to
don't.
pay 2,500 for a sword or 10,000 for a sword?
We don't. Okay, 10,000 is something in our ballpark right now. I think. The money on us is fine. We have more than 4,000 gold at home. We can pay back the president at a later date. We don't have to go easy right now.
Are you
You say
calling
that.
me the president?
No.
I do not accept credit.
No, you're not the president.
No, they owe Mr. President more money elsewhere.
Okay.
Look, that's not important right now. How much do we
That's a
have?
little important.
We need the sword first.
Yes. Well,
I mean,
Up to
do we have 2,500 like sitting around?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah,
In your
we have
pockets?
10,000
10,000
gold is our
Yeah.
our price.
It's their
currency.
upper limit, yeah.
okay. Well, if you're looking at 10,000 gold swords, pauses.
Up to.
Yes, I want 10,000 gold swords.
Yeah.
It's that wordplay.
Yes. Yes, God, yes.
Don't have a savage greatsword. You said you'd accept axes or clubs. Maybe not savage. Could do a flaming sword. Let's see. Do I have one of those in stock?
That would be fucking fun.
Just
A
roll it.
fucking
About-
whirlwind of fire.
Okay, no shocking sword. Oh, we do have a freezing greatsword. That is in that realm of rarity.
That'll be really good against a white dragon.
Look, I've been rolling, okay? He pulls it
I
out.
know, it's just it's not the first time this has happened for exactly this group of individuals.
He pulls out this like cold looking sword. It's like bluish. It's got runes on the side of it. It's large. It has like a white scale sort of wrapping for the hilt. Various other bits and bobbles.
Do we
Arias
have
would ask.
anything that's not cold?
We gotta
Anything
kill a
that's not
dragon.
cold. Okay. I see how it is.
Okay,
Worst-
what about like a dragon slaying sword or like boots that
Brother.
let me fly or something?
Perhaps
Brother, you could the dragon would not help freeze others.
he pulls out an incredibly, I want to say sinister, but not sinister, like an elegant looking greatsword.
It's probably just like dark metal, so it looks scary.
No, it's silvery, and it has a sort of wavy design like a flamberge. He says, well,
Better
what
not be
about
elven.
this?
Well, what to do?
It cuts very good. It's hard to
Well.
describe its effect.
That's promising.
Let me just say that it is roughly equivalent to a flaming or freezing sword. It makes your attacks more lethal, but not directly so. It guides your strikes towards vulnerabilities. Creatures.
Okay.
I think there's specifically
No,
like a
you're
weapon
gonna crit even
enchant.
more. You're gonna be expanded crit even more.
No,
Yeah,
no,
there's-
it's probably just a plus X.
There-
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of doubt it.
It's
I was
probably
gonna
like a
say,
plus
there's
2
specifically
sword.
an enchant
That's-
for crit damage.
This is also true.
Something like that would
It
cause
would,
strikes.
it would be helpful if he actually crit.
I did it last time.
That's
Yeah,
true.
this is true.
This blade was owned by a elven warlord.
I knew it. I knew it. It's an elf.
It was,
Ah.
it was a man of
It's
great
elfy.
strength.
Oh, it's still
He's a
got elf
strong
on
elf.
it.
He wasn't a dex elf.
I don't care. It's elf's an elf.
It's close
I
enough.
have to touch
You
the
don't-
same handle an elf touched.
You don't have to whisper "Swear death to my enemies" every time you attack people with it.
I'll allow you to test it out on that tree.
Okay, I'll test it out.
Test it out. Test it.
I'll grab it and
It'll like
walk over to a
rub
tree.
your hand for a sec as you hold on to the sword. That should do it. Alright, go quickly.
Okay, then I run over and I start whacking the tree.
Alright, give
Fast
me
as I can.
3 attack rolls. Or 4, I guess. 2 rounds.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Alright.
He's doing it.
Nothing under a 21. Where were those?
I don't know.
The
Now the curse has
entire
been
Darrow
lifted since all the Darrow are gone now.
Okay. So, well, you crit 2 times. But you can feel the blade sort of guiding your hands with these crits.
Just with the crits?
No, with all the attacks.
Oh, okay.
Give me an insight check to get a... And I'll just tell you exactly.
It's a +2 sword.
It increases your crit range.
Oh!
Oh my god.
17,
17, 20%
18,
of the time.
19,
Yeah.
20.
I mean, that's pretty disgusting.
That's hilarious.
It doesn't like make my crits bigger or anything, right? It's just it increases crit range. I mean, that's
That
okay.
is
This is a good one.
Fucking hilarious.
I mean, you're like the crit guy. You have a 20% chance to crit. Good fucking god, that's disgusting.
So,
Oh my god, that is
Wait,
hilarious.
and then when you level up again, Sean, you need to take crit focus again.
Can I take that multiple?
I don't know if you
I-
could take it again, but it'd be really funny if you could.
What if I just took like rogue instead, so I could get like sneak attack?
Too.
that'd be pretty funny.
But I
So-
think there's a crit damage perk.
It says, well, what do you think?
Well, it feels pretty great. How much is it?
10,000 gold.
Oh, what do you know? Well,
You asked for 10,000 gold swords, and that is what I provided.
That is so fucking funny.
you guys cool with this?
A 7.
I mean, I like the 20% crit chance. That's pretty funny.
Yes.
Oh,
that
this
would be
is
fine.
that's.
There is one thing
you
I would
know
like
what
to
Kyle's
ask.
gonna say.
How much does a belt of battle cost?
Belt of Battle, I think, is another 10,000, but let me double check.
That's what I thought.
What's the belt of battle?
Let's see. Is it a +2 equivalent item, or is it +3?
It is, yeah.
Then
It's
yeah.
+2.
For the arcane ones, that's a 10,000 item.
Here, I put it in general. So this is just another good option I figured is also very powerful.
Oh yeah, that could be really good on stone.
6 charges. You cannot invoke the spell and use action surge during the same. Future proofing.
I wrote that before you even joined the campaign.
Well, I know, but like you thought about like, don't want the fighters to get too crazy with this. 2 charging and dash is a free action once. 4 charges you can make a single melee range attack or cast a cantrip. 2 charges you can gain an action for use this turn. Cast a spell with this action even if you already cast this turn. And it regains 1 charge each day. Okay.
It's extra action
It's
surge.
just an extra action surge. That's pretty good.
It's that or just a couple free dashes.
Every week, basically, but yeah.
Oh, every week?
'Cause
Well,
it's
you
6
get 1
charges.
charge
Oh.
per day, so like you could get a free action, but you would have to wait 6 days before you could get another free action.
Yeah, I actually thought it was every day. Whoopsies.
Look, that was when I was obsessed with slow charging items.
Sword better.
Yeah,
Sword
I think
better.
I'll take the sword.
Sword.
Sword's just funny.
Sword funnier.
Dude,
Sword's
20%
way funnier.
chance
Uh,
is nuts.
You're building like a slab wet dream character.
Like, yeah, you're really leaning into the whole champion fighter thing, aren't you?
I mean, what else do I have going for me?
Yeah. Well, you can
Give me,
jump 5
give
feet
me an
farther.
item. Yeah, give me an item that lets me jump 5 feet further. Will.
So, I assume you guys have the gold on you? And you've
Yeah, I mean,
subtracted it from your
7,500
sheets.
and then the 1,500 and the fucking cart.
Yep. Has that been done?
One moment. Let me subtract the money from the cart. Copper first.
Cover
Yeah,
first.
you'll take copper.
Just 30 gold. 3,000 copper. 30 gold.
Yeah, it's pouring for like
Look,
15
it's-
minutes.
It's the copper's utility is in its ability to be spent on small things.
Just get a forge cleric to coin star it all.
What's so hard about that? You
Yeah.
don't know any forge clerics around here?
I mean, I guess fabricate also works.
I don't think fabricate changes the material type.
Well, no, but it. Oh
Make a
yeah, I
big
guess you're
ol'
right. You could just
block
make a
of
big
copper.
cube of copper.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's just a giant copper coin. Me first dime.
It's good. It
It's
could
me
have
first.
Rugni's face on it.
Yeah.
It is paid for.
Okay, yeah. Says, well,
Oh
here
my
you go.
God.
Don't believe I've caught your name.
Talking to me?
Yes.
Talking to me.
You talking to me?
I am Stone.
Well, enjoy this weapon stone. In common, it would be called Songstress of Lethality.
Songstress.
Um,
Lethality.
and I guess
That's its name.
Rock would feel obligated to ask, how much would you value this?
Yeah, he looks at your sword. If you allow me to touch it,
Go for it.
rubs his fingers across it. It's a somber face for like half a second. It's, oh.
Why does the idiot have a cursed item?
Hmm.
Why have you
Oh,
given the
ignore that.
idiot something dangerous?
Well, we could potentially see a client for a weapon such as this. Pauses. It's a very niche product, so I would pay a slightly reduced price for it. So perhaps 3,500 gold. Just
Yeah.
because there's very few creatures that can use a weapon like this who also know us.
Very fair. Do you have any comparable swords
Any
that
other
you would
big swords?
like to potentially exchange
Yeah,
this?
anything else that's just a big
We-
fucking hunk of metal?
My holy friend is not the biggest fan of this weapon.
Well, we don't do exchanges per se. I could find something of lesser value. You see, we buy things.
I think I might wait until I come across some more money.
Okay. I would have to check our stocks. We do have a few selections of
Big thing hit hard.
large greatswords. Some
I could
giants
also
who've
be
done business
potentially-
with us.
I could also be potentially swayed to use a more normal sized ranged weapon, but it opens the door for the sword and board with a great sword.
That's true.
Well-
Well, we have a number of greatswords. If you wanted a large greatsword, I believe a stone giant sold us one not too long ago in this dimension.
Hey, you're a stone giant.
I'm a mini version of it.
Of course, it was a little bit outside of your pay grade. Unless you have another 10,000 gold sitting around.
Unfortunately, at the moment we do not, but should we come across more fortune, we will return the call.
You nods.
Yeah, well, I can't sell this, but I don't know. Do you know anything about this thing?
I can't sell this. It's bound
Looks.
to me.
Give him. I think I have an inkling as to what that is, but off the top of my mind, I'd have to go research for a moment.
I see. Well, if you want to.
Well, are you selling it?
I physically cannot.
Well, and I'll do that on my own time. Unless you wanted
Very
to pay me for my services, which are very much not cheap.
Yeah, that's fine. Got the wizards for that.
You know, it's...
Got the scary wizard for that.
Oh, if you find anything interesting, we'll probably
He says
buy
to
it again.
scare your blue creatures.
Well, is that all?
I believe so.
Then, you know, I'll just sort of watch you guys leave. Second, all of you turn away from him,
He's
he
gone.
will instantly disappear.
There we go.
They are very cool.
Oh yeah.
Brother, you have a new blade.
Yes, unfortunately, it's of elven design, but it works.
Oh,
Ew.
also,
Quite well.
it weighs half as much as an ordinary greatsword.
Hey, well, that part's fun.
Was it mithril or something, or some equivalent? I guess.
No, it's
Some
elven
elven
steel.
bullshit.
Might be mithril alloy.
Damn, I was right on the money with that one. Oh, Sean, both of your characters have elven stuff that they use.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You have the elven chain, remember?
And I have that necklace that an elf god helped make.
Well, elf, one of the three gods.
One of the three. It's 1/3 elf. That's too much.
It's 1/3 elf. Yeah.
Can
What's
still
acceptable
smell it.
percentage? Yeah.
The elves was just responsible for the design.
It was assembled by an elf god, but the
So, what's the party do next?
well,
Oh.
I
Prepare for north.
We'll
Yeah.
finish our rest.
Yeah. Get that level up going.
I could say that the rest is done by the end of today.
Okay.
Hey.
Level up.
That means Paco leveled up too.
I am still at a 15 armor class.
Well, I mean,
We'll
So
live.
Should've took
can
the
we
staff.
roll for Paco HP real quick?
Yeah,
ooh,
sure.
ooh, 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 ooh. What does he have? A D10?
D10, correct.
Oh hell yeah.
I've got a bad premonition.
Yeah,
I see
was
a
gonna say,
2.
so do I. I see
I
bad
see a
number,
2.
but what if I see a 10?
Alright,
Who's
roll it.
doing the honors?
I'll do it.
All right,
Or Torb can do
please,
it.
please
not
bless
doing it.
Pac. Don't let Torb do it.
I told you. I
Man,
saw the
I'm
future.
Man,
I'm
that's it.
sensing a 2, and
Yeah.
a 2 shows.
Incredible.
How could you
Quite
do this
late.
to us?
Look, I'm sorry. I just
How
got
could
a
you do this to
vision of it.
Paco?
He
was
gets
the
5
future.
health. Oh my god.
I don't know how I did it. I just, in my brain, I knew it was going to be 2.
He's got 32 HP. He's level 4, and he needs a perk.
Just need a perk. I think the flanker one was honestly really good.
We're gonna give him flanker.
Are we?
I think so. I mean,
I think it's the best bet. That's his
I
his
was
whole
gonna
thing
look
is
at
just
chat.
his whole thing is just moving in and out, and yeah, I think he can make good use of it.
I think I get a perk on Endra. I think I'm gonna take spring attack.
Excellent.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, spring attack's really good too because then I get to make use of the bard part of the sword bard thing where I get 10 extra feet of movement speed when I attack somebody.
There we go. Perks Mark 2. I opened the crafting dock, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, wait a minute.
Well, I want to try to get the next arc rolling for a cliffhanger for
Yes, that's
the
fine.
session.
We can do it.
So, the day ends. Let me just get a fucking mark it on the calendar so that we're accurate with our time. Damn it, I clicked the wrong window. There we go. Now I move to another camera. Another screen. Add +1 to the day tracker. It's now the 17th of the 9th month. Out of 13. So, yeah, it's a new day. Guys shopped around, feel much lighter on coin. Your
Boy,
thoughts? Well, I mean, I'll let you RP it. The start of this arc.
Let's just steal more shit from a different Baron.
Well, how about we steal something from a dragon first? Sounds a little bit easier.
Does it? Does fighting a dragon sound easier?
Now, count? One's one thing, and the other thing has an army.
Yeah, but one's like this big, and then the other one's like this big.
Yeah, well, the army's bigger than that. This big.
No, but they're all made up of
Yeah.
like small guys. So
Yeah, okay. Well, how
it
many small guys
cancels
can
out.
you fight at the same time?
I got whirlwind, buddy. 8.
You've seen us handle a lot of small guys pretty efficiently. However, Rock wants to fight the dragon.
None of you have fly, do you?
No.
Yeah, I got slow though.
That doesn't help.
I
Yes,
can jump.
Not against a dragon.
Yeah, I think it helps.
I
can
don't think
jump.
it does.
He's slow though.
Well, you got to cast it like 3 times. And then,
No.
then you
These
can
are
make him
2E
slow.
dragons. Come on.
Okay. Well, either way,
Eventually, Danmore
it can fly away.
stops by. Are you guys ready to go slay a dragon?
Oh well.
Ready as we'll ever be, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I presume that's part of the reason you're sticking around so long.
Oh well. We also just figured out that the count wants a lot of money from us, so that was the
As
other
counts
reason.
do.
Yeah.
What's he want money for?
It's
You know,
all
he thinks
nobles
we-
want.
Yes. I'll just point at Danmore and then point at Stone. This guy gets it.
Look,
Are you being swindled?
No, not really. Look, we did a lot of work and did a great service for the county as a whole, but we may have gotten a little overzealous. But
Did I miss anything?
yeah, the start of the next arc. Danmore asks, are you ready to slay a dragon?
Ah, yes.
yes, any advice, Danmore?
Maybe they'll ever be.
To be honest, I don't do much of the slaying. I am more of a builder.
Does anybody here have any advice, Danmore?
Scratches his chin. I mean, I could peruse the old legends.
I would just feel a little.
I've located
Yeah.
the summoning circle, the teleportation circle, and I've tested it with divinations.
Good news. Thank you, Dan.
There's an old outpost far to the north that used to belong to the Empire, now belongs to no one.
All right. Well, oh, there was something. I've notified our people at the estate. There's some lab equipment estimated to be worth around 3,000 gold.
Oh. We could always use more equipment, I suppose, or we could find our own buyers. I assume you're just trying to sell it to us.
Yes. For the
Be
as aforementioned
interested.
count problem.
Why not? We're trying to get apprentices, so it'd be nice to have some starter equipment for them. A deal like this we can do.
You can send someone to our estate.
Hey, nuts.
Let them all deal
I'll
with it.
arrange this. I have thought of some advice that you've been asking for, Indra.
Woo.
The advice is to be prepared, to know thy enemy and know the situation. A wizard's tools are their knowledge. With enough time, you can prepare for any contingency. Spells like clairvoyance, divination, and such, their whole purpose is to gather knowledge, for knowledge is power.
God, where's the mom again?
Yeah, that's a little out of our wheelhouse, unfortunately. But that's why we have you.
Well, I can divinate, though. We have to think up some questions.
Well, first of all, let's get some warmer clothes.
Yes. That's a clever
Well,
idea. I didn't even think of that.
You might need warm clothes. My brother and I are fine.
All right, well,
We're used to the cold.
don't rub it in.
He smiles. Yes, I'm sure. I remember I visited the outpost a couple times.
How cold was it?
I don't know.
What?
What did you do, like astral project?
No, simpler. I have magic. To me, I perceived it as a warm temperature. It was a humorous sight. I was walking through the snowy streets, seeing the guards bundled up in furs and freezing their asses off, while I walked in an airy light robe, unaffected by the storm.
Magic bullshit. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go get a heavy coat.
Do you guys have... I mean, you have a wealth of reagents. I need to fashion some offerings. Is there someone I can exchange gold with for basic reagents?
He nods. Yes, of course. Yes, talk to Goslar.
Alright. I'll do that.
Gosler? That's a fun name.
He's a fucking cum gozzler.
Yeah, come Gosler.
What a Gosler.
Is that all? I can get the teleportation circle ready whenever.
Well, I think we're going to take the time to make a few divinations today. We'll probably head out tomorrow.
He nods. Very well. I'll prepare that tomorrow. Let me know if you need anything.
Prepare we must.
Next week?
Cool. I'll ask the meta question. Do you want to prepare next session, or do you want to just start next session off with
Prepare next
teleport?
session, because it's midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, I've like I don't know. I like the idea of being up north at the beginning of the next session, but at the same time, I feel like not preparing to go fight a dragon would be fucking stupid. So
Let's take the week. Think of some questions for divination.
Well, take the week. It's the end of the week.
well, like until next session.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm saying we have
Like, take the week for us.
days to think
In
about
real
what we want
life
to do
week.
to
Yeah.
to prepare.
That'll be good. And get some divination questions. Maybe could do some D&D via text.
Yeah, sure. I'll be around.
Or we could
I'm in class 7 fucking hours a day, but you know.
Ew.
Alternatively, we could just get everything like banged out very rapidly at the start of next session. Which could also
Yeah.
be
I
good.
mean, we can just send the questions we come up with in like the secret general or whatever, and then
And I could resolve them during the session.
I'll help you guys out a little bit. Rock has no question.
Awesome.
Man, I got spring attack. I haven't 100% locked it in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go spring attack though, but it's gonna be really funny because I don't think it's gonna help me very much against a dragon.
If Rock could ever get to level 8, I already know.
Dude, guess what? Guess what, Rock? If I attack somebody, 5 feet faster than you.
You're 45 feet moving.
when are we playing next week?
Same time.
Same time next Monday?
I might be on late. I know we're hosting people next Monday, but feel free
I
to
mean,
start
like,
without
it's
Rock.
still gonna take me like 10 to 15 minutes to get home, like every day, which is like,
Yeah.
so
Feel-
I get out around like 8:20 to 8:30.
Yeah, that's why
Feel
you
free
gotta
to
put
start-
your questions in the general chat.
Exactly.
So that
Next week, feel free to start without me. I might be like 30 minutes to an hour late. Rock is simple to roleplay. He's got no questions and he wants to kill a dragon.
Simple as.
It really is. We'll have guests over next week, so I don't know how late they'll be over. They might be over until like 9:30. So
if you have
I just-
any ideas for stuff that you're gonna want the party to do before they get to the north, it might be good to put that in a chat somewhere as well.
Mhm.
Like, for
They might-
example, if you're like, oh, let's buy a tent.
Yeah, my big. Well, I mean, we got the hut.
We need to devise a way
Fighting
for
Hut
Rock and
is-
Stone to deal range damage.
we have javelins.
Well,
I don't. You do.
I
I have two
have
that you
javelins.
gave me.
You gave me.
You can always
I-
buy javelins.
and buy more javelins.
So,
feel
I don't
like-
know. My big research question to go fucking get in the library about is how much do white dragons fly around?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus
How
Christ!
to or methods of restricting dragon
That was a
movement.
20 though. Keep hitting the button.
Yeah, I'm keep hitting it.
I could fill in the actual details
wait.
of the sword.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So
So
20,
I'm not sure you filled it in.
25.
It's an 18 crit.
18.
Well,
18 total.
18,
Look, here's the
18
thing.
plus
Crit.
8 crit. Yeah, I need a 17. I need a 25.
Let's see if that works.
No, it already doesn't.
Oh,
Doesn't
it
work.
doesn't. Weird.
Here's the thing.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why.
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
that'll do it.
Songstress of Lethality.
Oh, that's a fucking badass name.
Yeah, it's an elfin
Well,
name.
so far you have crit. None.
Does
Oh, there we go.
you
There we go.
Well,
Perfect.
oh, and it crit on the 17s too.
Yeah, I had to put it in on the weapon.
Does the songstress have the rerolling of 1s and 2s or whatever?
Yeah, it's a great sword.
No, but my button does.
He has a
Oh, okay,
crit.
so you can just roll the damage, so it'll be the same damage. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, your button has the real. How did you get your button to do that?
We looked up a fucking macro and
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Here's the thing.
You just copy pasted it.
The songstress is slightly different than, I'll
Okay, great.
make a macro for you in between sessions for the full details of it.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be a single button that does it all. Because I'm 90% sure I can get it to do the crit thing
Ooh.
in the button.
Oh, it'll actually crit and just obliterate something or something like that. No, it crits them, and then you have to say "swift deaths of my enemies," and then it does it.
And then
Yeah, I
they
had to say
explode.
something gay and elvish, but then it just casts disintegrate on them every time.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll
Death to my company.
end the session here. Thank you very much for watching, anybody who's watching at this point. Hope to see you next time for more Rise of Sturndrakal. Goodbye!
Bye-bye.
Alright, the stream
Man,
is
You know what was the
ended.
best part about that session?
What?
I didn't have to fucking talk to